Banana goo. Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand aquarium emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. The only trivia show that will force you to withstand the slings and arrows of outrageous trivia. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, for Cryptid Trivia is none other than Intern Cryptid.
Hello, everyone. I'm Intern Kristie. Oh, Fluval.
I'm gone.
Where'd you go? Oh, there, Fluval's back.
I'm like a cryptid. You can't always see me.
That's true. You can't pin this fish down. Where'd he go?
Where did I go?
Where'd he go?
Where did I go?
It sounds like he's all around
Sounds like
us.
I'm over there.
Now
I'm over here.
Fluval!
Now I'm here, back. Even though I
My
visually
God.
haven't moved, the sound was faster.
That is true. With you, the sound is often faster.
And go to crowd.live and enter the code MTAYN. My toes are yummy nummy.
Yummy nummy.
Or you can join our game of cryptid trivia and play against More Like Big Fart, Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter. I bet that's Wizworld Live. Moth Maddie, Oh Jersey Code Devilala.
Ooh.
I knew it. The Mothman's Doula. And the Van Meter Visitor.
What's a Van Meter? Are we gonna find
That's what
out?
Europe has instead of a Van Foot.
Fluval.
What? The Metro Transit Authority, you know.
You know. We do not like the disrespectful Bigfoot hunters.
Okay, so that's Missy, because the Van Meter Visitor is a cryptid that is said to have appeared in Van Meter, Iowa in 1903.
Mothman is pregnant. Congratulations, Mothman.
Or should I say Mothzel? Yeah, half human, half bat. Van Meter remembers a 1903 visit from a winged monster.
That looks not human at all.
It's a Pokemon.
Like,
It's a Pokemon.
no part of it looks human.
But they don't have to be human.
But they said it's half human, half bat. And no part of that looks like a human. Its head does not look like a bat.
It looks like Sauron, the dinosaur who doesn't want to cure cancer. He wants to make dinosaurs.
Yep. It's Man Brother. Hello, Man Brother. What a cool selfie.
Imagine what a smartphone in 1903 Van Meter could have accomplished instead of shouldering shotguns and blasting away at an 8-foot winged creature with a forehead horn that cast a beam of light. Panicked citizens could have quickly posted a YouTube video, case closed, a monster confirmed. A sketch by Kevin Lee Nelson based on a century-old descriptions of the Van Meter visitor. Camping out all night 110 years later and at an old coal mine outside of town where the alleged creature is believed to have lived. A researcher of odd legends is trying still to get sight of it. Chad Lewis survived the assignment. He was not abducted nor scooped up by a flying creature, but he did go to crowd.live and entered the code MTAYN.
That is something. Sauron Guerrera.
Sauron Guerrera.
Yes, I feel like lies, deception. The Palantir will know. You know.
Sauron, we know you're in the Savage Land. You have no idea where I am.
If you only made rings as well as you lie.
Sauron, we know you are in Mordor. You have no idea where I am.
He's in the Shire.
He's in that's Saruman, aka Sharky to his friends.
Ooh, important for cryptid studies.
Okay, well, hey, while people are joining crowd purr.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is a very important video. It's Jacob Wysocki explaining which cryptid is chillest to blaze with.
Yo!
On Smarty Pants at Dropout on Dropout.tv.
This is important.
Yeah.
This is important information. We can't. I mean, they won't care if we play
They
it.
don't care.
Yeah.
No, they
Everyone
encourage.
should give Dropout
They encourage
money.
people to promote Dropout. So yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
Everyone should give Dropout
Thanks,
money
folks.
or ask
Thank you
their
for
friends
attending my
with
Jake Talk.
Dropout.
Well, they also encourage password sharing. So yeah.
The blue planet.
Look at that blue
Terra
planet.
Firma.
Ooh.
Mother Gaia.
Not my mother.
It's home.
Not for
And
me.
although this planet is our home,
Not my home.
it's an enigma.
Yeah, it is.
65% of this planet is unexplored,
He just
Untouched
picked
wilderness.
2 parts.
unmapped seafloor,
And you know why it is? Because the ocean's not for you.
It's not.
unturned terrain.
Yeah.
What lies in the corners where man does not exist?
I'm
Are
sure
there
someone can get you a
creatures or
password
beasts
mask.
that thrive in the unknown? Do they blaze?
Do they blaze?
Which cryptid is the chillest to
Eric
blaze
is
with?
great in this, yeah.
Thank you. Let's answer some obvious questions. What is a cryptid?
Great question.
Cryptid is an animal whose existence or survival
Yes.
to present day is disputed,
Blave.
unproven, or unsubstantiated. Studied by cryptozoologists, often socially divided into believers and skeptics. Who believes?
Who believes,
Who doesn't
chat?
believe?
Paul
Some common
Tompkins
examples,
believes, do you?
Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster.
Or do you think
The
you're
Jersey
smarter
Devil.
than Paul F.
Oh,
Tompkins?
I'm sorry, then I do believe.
Some more obvious questions. What is blazing? It's ingesting marijuana to
What?
achieve a euphoric high.
Missy does
To put it more
not.
simply,
Missy
it's
does not.
slurping bong rips.
Wiz
cheeking
knows
fat
he's
joints
smarter
and
than Paul
Amish,
F. Tompkins.
ripping bowls and torching dabs. And these are socially divided into, yeah, I blaze, and no, I don't blaze, or I kind of blaze at night. Some examples.
But he
vapes
dresses so
and blunts.
smartly.
Now, folks, the formula for a perfectly chill smoke sesh is complex.
I love the
It's
book
dynamic,
lights.
and it's often case by case, which is
Yeah,
why
it's so true.
I'm so happy that I
Yeah,
got
the
Dropout to
definitions of
finance some
blazing and kickbacks
independent
will be relevant
research.
to the stream, so be sure to
I'm proud
be
to announce
writing
that
down
Stanford
your notes.
University and the University of
You will be
Amsterdam
tested
has
on this
conducted
later.
over
Yeah.
1,700,000
Whoa.
smoke sesh experiments.
Whoa, that's a lot of smoke sesh
Now, with
experiments.
this data, we have
Wow.
accumulated
Or smoke sesh
a
experiments.
Good
comprehensive
statistical
outline
grouping.
that will ensure
Smoke
a
sesh
properly
experiments.
sick and chill smoke sesh.
And go to
Let's look at that
crowd.live and enter the
criteria now.
code
Number of people.
MTAYN.
Let's keep it low, okay? 6 or less. No more than 2 strangers, okay,
No.
folks? This is a smoke sesh. It's not a kickback.
Yeah.
It's not a party.
Not a
Yeah.
party.
And it certainly is not a rager. Vibes?
Well, you're already
Well,
behind.
keep
Well,
it chill
howdy,
and comfy.
partner.
Nothing too complicated. Banter, thoughtful,
And it's big
engaging.
that we're inviting you into this secret
Okay.
society that's
Bud,
only accessible on dropout.tv.
Nugs, fat, snacks, Bomb.
Yeah.
I do. If I had more money right now, I would love a Jacob Wysocki going
some more
Super Saiyan
criteria,
shirt
huh?
that they briefly had.
Thoughts? Nothing too nutty. Just keep it
I mean,
even keeled,
I
Jack.
wouldn't, but Intern Forrest would. I was channeling him for a
Jazz is not
second. I
mellow.
don't wear shirts.
Only hats.
Only hats.
It's not chill. TV? Off. Exception? Exotic 4K drone footage on mute.
We did go to a party where that was
Chance of
basically what
beating
was
the
on
best
TV,
mission?
except it was
25%.
footage of ska bands
You
on
need a
mute.
Coke, you have to go get some snacks, you want to go, oh, we don't have
Not
wrapping
technically
paper.
on
We gotta
mute,
go
but
7-Eleven to grab
basically
it.
on mute.
We want to keep that at 25%. Just a little bit.
Zach
of
is doing
potential to
great.
have
Is
some
giving
fun.
good
Normally we wanna
reactions in
chill.
this too. Absolutely, Lena.
Papers.
What did I say?
Wrapping paper. Like for Christmas.
This data is sound and there's no way to find
Yep.
a hole in it. Now, the last criteria for a proper smoke sesh, Frisbee? Yes. You're going to want one. We've got some great contestants, and we're going to get into it. We're going to learn a little bit about them. But before we do that, just a quick round of applause for all our field research agents that took all these characteristics in.
No,
Let's hear it for our scientists.
I could do it though.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
he
First up
cut.
is
I
the Loch
could,
Ness
but
Monster.
not yet.
Beautiful picture.
AKA Nessie,
doesn't
coming
feel
out of
like
Scottish
it. Nah.
folklore, sometimes called the water horse. Pros? Entertaining accent.
Yeah, I could
Nessie's
speak to
always
Intern
bringing in
Kristie.
activity to the smoke sesh. Maybe bring a
Hi,
coloring
Intern
book,
Kristie.
maybe some
Hello.
Legos. And
Hello.
Nessie's
And yes,
pass on smoking
Fluval
greens.
does speak
Okay?
through me.
Yeah,
Cons.
I could. Yeah,
Gets the joint wet.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
could speak
share
to Intern
snacks.
Karlstad even. I
And
don't want
agrees
to
with Robert F.
because
Kennedy that
but I
Wi-Fi
could.
causes brain leak.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Next up, we've got Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch,
Yeah.
aka Yeti, coming
Yeah.
out of the Pacific Northwest. However, it has been reported all over the globe. Pros, empathetic listener.
Yeah.
He's good to have around. He's interdimensional. And he has posable thumbs, so he can roll a thick
That's my
duty.
favorite.
Cons.
I love
Down to
that
smoke
element
resin.
of the
In fact, he's a
Bigfoot
bit of a
lore
fiend for resin.
Is
He's gonna
that
wanna crash
he
your place,
is
and
an
that will result
interdimensional
in
being,
some
and the
shedding.
reason we
Elaborate
can't
on
find him
A lot of
is
people think
because
that
he is
they're
phased
hard
to another
find
dimension most of
because
the
they're,
time.
like elusive. They're hard to find because they don't
It's not that
predominantly
he's
live in this dimension.
just
They come in and out. It's
looks
sort of
like
a
the
vacation
trees.
home for a lot of them.
Residing in the Pacific Northwest traditionally, would they also have access to some of the dankest weed?
Absolutely, absolutely. Seattle has some of the best homegrown around. Seems like there's a lot of questions, okay? And a lot of you are probably asking, why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this, Jacob?
Why?
Cryptids
I mean, I
aren't
know
real.
why, but I want to
And
hear
if
you
they were
say
real,
it.
they probably wouldn't blaze. Well, if you're asking that question, you are a buster.
Exactly.
You're a buster.
Don't be a
And
buster.
You can bounce out,
Bounce
buster.
out, Buster.
Bounce
Bounce
out.
out.
Bounce
Bounce
out.
We don't have
Bounce
time
on
for that
out,
big brain clown
baby.
shit here. I'm trying to get
No
I'm trying to get
contract.
piffed with a mystical creature. Okay? So no buster shit here, folks. Thank you very much. Let's get back to our
Bounce on out,
contestants. Up
Buster.
next, Chupacabra.
Bounce out, Buster.
Popular in Latin
Yuppie.
America or the Southwest United States, literally translating into goat sucker. Pros, shreds on guitar.
Yeah.
Really sick at it. His dad has a cabin you can use sometimes, and his eyes are permanently red. Cons, he accidentally pockets lighters. It's not on purpose. He sucks blood, and he dates somebody 15 years younger than himself. It's not illegal, but it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Our next cryptid, Jacob is a lizard.
I love Jacob as a lizard.
Yes.
This is an alternate universe where reptiles
Yeah.
are the prevailing intelligent
his
species of
Mothman
evolution.
shirt,
It's exactly like
his
me,
three moth
but it is a
moon
lizard. Look at
shirt
that. That's
specifically.
Really cool. Pros, it's Jacob but a lizard. He
Or three
blazes
moth
fat,
bulb.
and he knows where to get bomb tacos. Cons, always bringing up his trip to Thailand. He's always trying to throw on old bath boy comedy videos, and he has to smoke before he smokes. Up next, we've got the gray alien.
Yep.
So from outer
Absolutely.
space, most commonly
So now here's
associated
what's
with
interesting. This video, he
close
presupposes
encounters.
aliens
Pros,
are
always gonna clean the
cryptids.
bong preset.
Whereas that's a
He's got
hotly
five on it.
debated
He's
topic
extremely
in the
diverse.
cryptid
Cons,
community.
He still listens
Is
to
it?
dubstep.
A comment
He
on
can read
Reddit
your
said
mind,
no.
invasive, and he only likes to smoke
A Reddit post said no, only
But as you don't
beings
know,
from Earth
That's like a vapor.
are cryptids.
And
the comment section
in
was
folklore history. It's basically
active
been around as long as men have been
and
writing.
fierce.
Pros,
comment on
chronic
Reddit
A comment on
self-esteem.
Reddit
No.
said,
Bomb, bomb.
I don't think so,
Make a bomb out of any
comedian.
gizmo or gadget. And the mermaid remembers where you put your keys. Cons, always trying to do karaoke. Get sand in the car and is unfortunately a major mooch. You're not going to be able to have a sandwich without giving a mermaid a bite.
And mermaid as cryptid is also interesting. Wiz would do
That really
anything
is
with a
everything.
mermaid. I need the username.
Been there.
Up
I'll
next,
look
we've
for
got
it.
the Mongolian death worm coming out of the Gobi Desert. This is inspired a lot
Do
of
they teach people in LA to
creatures.
talk like Adam Conover?
Pros,
Yes.
its cousin just mailed them Moroccan hash.
Yeah,
Not a
they
picky
are
eater and
Kinda,
is
yeah.
1 degree removed from Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
Cons,
Monkey paw
he's always
wishes
asking women to shotgun smoke into his mouth.
on
He needs a
cryptozoology
ride, and he still says
was the
doorknob
one. I'm
if
gonna
you don't
pause
say
this.
safety after.
for 1 second. It was monkey paw wishes on Reddit. Someone asked, "Are aliens cryptids?" I have always wondered, but I'm not sure. And then Monkey Paw Wishes said, no, aliens could be real, but they won't be cryptids under this sub's definition. This sub is for the search for real living Earth origin animals. No aliens or supernatural allowed.
Yeah. I just really love having a comment on Reddit says as the citation of anything.
Well, don't worry, it's going to be more and more common.
Yeah, because it's the old...
you fart.
Just go to Bing.
And last on our list is Saba, which is, of course, the talking tiger sword yielded by the white Power Ranger.
Yes.
Pros, captivating
Yeah.
storyteller, controls the Zord, and definitely everybody remembers and knows him.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do
Cons,
remember
short
Saba.
temper, can only smoke Reggie, and ask shit like, how do we know if we see the same colors? Now, before I reveal which cryptid is the chillest to blaze with, I would like to talk about some honorable mentions and why they didn't make the cut. First up, we've got gnomes, notorious thief. Gargoyles, they can only chill at night.
Yeah.
Kraken, always bringing up their ex.
And see, gnome as
And
cryptid
what?
is also
Loco Lele
interesting.
Mbembe. Now, this dude's always trying to blow smoke in your pet's ear.
That's so.
Ooh.
We've got Jacob as a lizard, too. It's another dimension in which lizards are the proprietary evolutionary species. Now, this Jacob likes to hold a big
Proprietary
everybody in the
evolutionary
room.
species.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
Lastly, we've got Slenderman, who's not real. I just want everybody to just take a quick second and ask me this. Do you think I'm crazy?
Moving on.
Anybody think I'm crazy? Crazy?
You're the most normal guy I know.
Drum roll, please.
And your winner
winner Of which
is...
cryptid is the chillest to blaze with
Yeah.
is Bigfoot! He's the ultimate chiller! He's got nuts,
Yep.
he's passing balls, he's listening to your rant, he's giving you telepathic advice. If you forgot something, boom, 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 he's in, he's
Of
out,
course it's
he's
Bigfoot.
back. And I can't wait to smoke one big fucking ripper with you.
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear it for Bigfoot. And let's hear it for our players in our game of Cryptid Trivia, including More Like Big Fart, Disrespectful Honky, Bigfoot Hunter, Moth Maddie, Oh Jersey Codevilala, The Mothman's Doula, The Van Meter Visitor, Jersey Devil Walk Run, Spunk Ape, Big Fool.
Punk ape.
Yep. Big Fool, Bigfoot Valerie, Bigfoot's Dad, Bigfoot Bart, Loch Ness Monster, and Demi Fiending for the Lord.
Demi fiending for the Lord.
For the Lord.
For the Lord or the Lord?
THA.
Oh, okay.
So
the
but
Lord.
with the energy. You know?
You thought you were gonna catch me spitting all over my console here.
I did.
You thought. Sprite is real. Sprite is real. Sprite is real.
As is this game of trivia and the iconic crowd purr gong. I do remember when Mulder drew Yabos on Sasquatch.
Yo!
And you can
Titty
draw
squash.
Yabos on our trivia in 3, 2, 1. Here's question 1. According to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, which U.S. state reported more Bigfoot sightings than any other? California, Florida, Ohio, or
Florida.
Washington? Do you know the answer?
Washington.
This is a
yes.
returning question, so...
I know the answer, but I don't know the answer.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I know, but I don't I have no citations. No one on Reddit. Told
Most
me
sightings.
This.
Most sightings. All my homies hate the BFRO. That's Things from the Void.
The BFRO.
Washington. Yeah, the Bigfoot Field Research Organization.
Oh.
Washington. Sprite is.
Washington.
I was hinting at my guess.
Washington.
Most people, most sightings. I see. You weren't confused. You were hinting. What do you think the answer is? You.
Me?
You. Yeah, you. What do you think?
Me, Fluval?
Yeah,
Intern
you.
Kristie, your loyal intern?
Yeah, you. Intern, you.
Washington.
Washington's your answer?
I'm like sure it's Washington.
Let's see what
'Cause,
everyone
like,
picked.
that's where all the trees are.
5 of you said California. 0 of you said Florida. 1 of you said Ohio. 8 of you said Washington. The correct answer is Washington.
Washington.
Which reports 679 sightings. California is second with 445. Florida is third with 328 sightings. And Ohio is fourth with 302 sightings.
ape?
The swamp ape is real. Washington was also the first state to make killing Bigfoot a felony.
Just in case.
In 1969, Skamania County passed an ordinance making it a felony to kill a Sasquatch. And despite the word ska and the year 1969 being in that is accurate and true. In 1969, Skamania County passed an ordinance making it a felony to kill a Sasquatch.
I do love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a sacred being, so
right?
it should be illegal.
How about it's illegal to kill anything that no one has ever seen before that isn't actively trying to kill you?
I mean, I can't endorse that, but I think Intern Forrest probably would.
Well, you're actively trying to kill everyone.
Exactly.
Drew.
That's
and
why
no
I
one
can't.
can kill you.
No,
you cannot die.
I'm not saying I can't endorse it out of fear. I'm saying I can't endorse it because I have a very different set of interests as that idea. Obviously, I can't be killed.
Different names. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. There is Saxsquatch, who
Yes.
performs at festivals and is a cryptid who performs and plays the saxophone.
Yeah, Fluv, is that your Skamania hat?
Sure. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. It's actually my I'm doing an investigation hat.
Pro mortalist Fluval, always.
I mean,
Always.
not totally.
Oh
'cause
yeah, you want some
They need
beings
to be
suffer.
around to suffer. Like I'm not totally into this anti-life equation dark side stuff. Like, you know, but like there needs to be people to suffer. Suffering is what I want, not destruction and death.
I do love this though. I love there's a monster out there. Don't go there.
Yeah.
None of you white people should go there because there's a monster.
Interesting. I mean, it's smart.
The
But-
dead don't suffer
Exactly. That sounds like a
unless they're
movie.
being forced to
The dead
gestate
suffer.
a pregnancy.
Well, they're not dead then.
They're dead.
Oh, fuck.
Brain dead. Yeah.
Shit.
You didn't know about that?
I mean, I knew about it. I just didn't think you were referencing it. Shit, yeah. I thought you were referencing the Farscape episode,
No.
where that's kind of that, but not as fucked up.
What? When does that happen in Farscape?
With Erin, when there's the,
But she's not dead.
No, but the other lady's kind of like some of the other women there are kind of losing their mind.
Yeah, but they're not
Not
brain
like
dead.
that. No. That's why the brain dead made me go, holy shit. Yeah. Happy 26th anniversary to
26th
Farscape
birthday,
as well.
Farscape.
Farscape, of course, is an Australian-American science fiction television series conceived by Rockne S. O'Bannon and produced for the 9 Network.
And you all do need to see Ben Mendelsohn
Yeah, you
on
need
it.
to see Ben Mendelsohn in
because
it.
he does go around like a blue baboon
Yeah,
screaming, "Why so difficult?
Why so difficult? So that's what I hear in my head when I see him.
Yep.
Not, did you talk to the police?
Nope. Why so difficult?
That's what you'll be saying after we take a look at our leaderboard, where Jersey Kodevala is in first. More like Big Fart in second. Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in third. It's true, Lena. Jersey Devil Walk Run in fourth. And the Mothman's Doula in fifth. The Mothman's Doula in fifth. The Mothman's Doula in fifth. When we were in Colorado, Blogthoven did not accompany me and my friends to the Sasquatch Outpost. He chose to go with other friends to see the Continental Divide instead. I would rather see the Sasquatch Outpost.
What the fuck?
What are you doing, Blog?
What the fuck, Blog? Yeah, lices? Itchy. Itchy! Mothman's doing LA.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mothman Takes Manhattan
Wow.
is also a great film. Oh, we said I said during Hunter in the Waves, but Matt Mendelsohn will always be the guy who got cucked by his wife and her best friend when they fucked each other's sons because they weren't lesos. His words. Well, let's see what he has to say. His character's words, you mean. Let's see what his character has to say about question number 2. From 1993 to 2008, Bigfoot was the mascot for which NBA team? The Buffalo Buffalo, the Philadelphia Warriors, the Seattle Supersonics, or the Vancouver Grizzlies? What?
I just like the Buffalo Buffalo.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Is that New York?
Yeah, Buffalo, New York.
Okay. And Philadelphia's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's... It's the Warriors. It's where the Warriors were before they went to the Golden State.
Oh.
They started out as the Philadelphia Warriors. The A's also started in Philadelphia.
Oh. The women said it to each other when they were talking about how hot it was that they produced sons that were hot. And they're like, wow, we're so straight.
We're so straight.
We're just so straight that
Yeah.
we're just into each other's sons.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it great that we're so heterosexual?
Well, also, by the way, seen here in this GIF is, at best, accomplice to transphobia, John Lithgow, in the back, rubbing down Harry's head. So, you know, John Lithgow,
Ooh.
just as a reminder, is in the new show. Because, yeah, he's
At best.
At best, accomplice, because he's in the new show. Oh, he tripled down? He can fuck off. God damn it, Dick.
Fuck off.
Dick Solomon
Fuck
living up to his
off.
name.
Fuck off. Y'all haven't been talking to each other's
yeah.
sons, have you? Have you?
Oh, and a friend with a trans child sent an open letter, and he said, nah, I'm going to do the show anyway. God damn it, Dick Solomon.
Aww.
Maybe the big giant head was right to punish you.
Yeah. He has enough fucking money. He doesn't need to do that shit.
But now let's go to happier things. Like Bigfoot was the mascot for which NBA team? Let's see what you said. One of you said the Buffalo Buffalo. One of you said the Philadelphia Warriors. Oh, it is wild, H-Dub.
Yo!
Disappointed! Speaking of disappointing 90s TV characters or actors, one of you said Philadelphia Warriors, 9 of you said the Seattle Supersonics, 2 of you said the Vancouver Grizzlies. Of course, it is in fact the Supersonics, and seen here is their mascot.
Huh.
Yeah, it's definitely a readable suit, right?
It looks like racist Chewbacca.
Oh shit, it does look like racist Chewbacca. You're right, I'm gonna pull that down.
I was like, oh my. Chewie, no. Chewie, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
For sure. Big
Yeah.
on that.
No, big for sure.
The money's not worth it, Chewie. This is the problem. He's definitely heterosexual and therefore only thinks he's on the same side. Chewbacca confirmed
Here we go.
heterosexual. Oh my god, that looks worse.
That looks worse?
Yeah, that looks more racist to me.
Okay. Then I think I think we just can't show you any more of him. They all look bad. They all look bad. I was like hoping maybe they updated the design later to look better. No.
Like, it looks like a racist depiction of a black person to me. It has elements that are off that I have seen used in racist depictions and caricatures.
Oh no, yeah, I've seen people make jokes that the Wookiee team leader looks like a racist thing from the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, no, it has features that are used
Yeah.
in racist depictions.
Yeah. No, people have said it looks like Wookiee Team Leader would be in the Star Wars universe textbooks as an example of how we've moved past our shameful history. And now I need to show you what Wookiee Team Leader looks like. It's this.
Why'd they make it hot?
Well, because it's... Okay, so...
Why does it not have a neck beard? Is it supposed to be
It's
a
a
hot
person
chick?
in a costume, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I hate that.
Fortnite has a character named Cuddle Team Leader who looks like this.
Okay,
And
that
so-
kind of rules.
It's the Wookiee version of Cuddle Team Leader, and it comes in both Chewbacca and Tarful varietals.
Wait, show us Tarful.
Which one's Tarful?
Yeah,
Tarful's another Wookiee.
but show us Tarful.
I mean, I'm going to. This is Chewbacca, of course.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely they have. But that's why I sort of wallow in it. And on this channel, we wallow in it every week on Tuesdays.
Yes, show us
At
Tarful.
6 p.m. Pacific. Well, you want Tarful or Tarful Team Leader?
I want Tarful Team Leader.
See?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Now we've seen both. Show us Tarful.
I will. This is Tarful. You might recognize him from Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh!
He's the Wookiee fighting alongside Chewbacca on Kashyyyk, which is spelled Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Amazing.
Tarful Leader. Tarful Leader. Tarful Leader. Tarful? How old is Tarful?
Yeah, how old is he?
I don't think we know. I don't think they've said how old he was.
Yo, wrist braces are good shit, especially to sleep in if your wrists are fucked and your hands are fucked.
He met Jedi Master Eno Cordova and helped him navigate Kashyyyk to learn about Zephonian culture.
Yeah, no, we'll wait. How old is he?
They haven't said. We don't know. Yeah. Legends didn't even say.
Headcanon,
Well, wait.
how old do we think he
Wait.
is?
Oh. We with Legends we can work it out.
Yeah, ask George.
So he was born around 173 BBY in Legends because
Wrist
that's when they do
gestures.
the Hurtek ceremony, which is the test of ascension or rite of passage, which is the Wookiee coming of age ceremony. So he was like 12 or 13 in 187 BBY, so he was born about 199 BBY. And Revenge of the
Okay.
Sith is 19 BBY.
And Andor starts
So he's around 180 in Revenge of the Sith.
4 BBY.
Yeah. No, like 5 BBY, but then the last season is 4 BBY, and then 3 BBY, and then 2 BBY, and then 1 BBY. Now, Chewbacca was born 200 BBY. So Chewbacca is
old
only like a year older than Tarful. Chewbacca's 200, and there's interviews from the 70s where Harrison
BBY.
Ford is like, now I don't know if this is in the picture, but Chewbacca is 200 years old. So that was George just being like, no, the dog's 200.
The dogs never die.
The dogs never die.
The loyal dogs
forever.
live forever.
Well, so it's funny you ask about lifespans because humans' lifespans are actually shorter in canon than in Legends. Because in Legends, humans lived longer because the books didn't have to worry about the actors aging. So they could just be like, Luke looks like 50 even though he's like 70. And let's just like extend the lifespan so Luke, Leia, and Han can live forever.
Sure.
But in canon, it's like, they live about as long as humans do in current day. So the Wookiee lifespan is about 400 years, so Chewie's middle-aged.
And he's cute.
No, Chewie's not middle-aged. Chewie's in their prime.
Ooh.
Their prime is 200, and middle-aged is 301 to 350, and old at 351 to 399. And then they're a venerable Wookiee at 400.
Oh, my.
Want to see some weird-looking Wookiees?
Yeah, let's look at some Wookiees.
So this is what Squatch... Squatch should have looked more like this.
Yes. It looks not like it's humanoid, but very not human.
Squatch also kind of looked like the Geico cavemen.
Yep. Love those weird Wookiees. Love those. Love those. Love the weird Wookiees.
Weird looking Wookiee.
Hello there, knife proof.
Yeah.
Plebeian.
The one on the right was cool.
Hello there.
Hello, knife proof plebeian.
Yeah. Weird looking Wookiee. Yes.
BB, a great question. Did BBL? That's salt, exactly. Great question. Did BBL come before BBY? Wookiee BBLs would be wild. I wonder what BBLs for Wookiees came about. Well, you know what I don't have to wonder? Who lost the most points on that question?
Yeah, knife proof asking the real question.
The Van Meter Visitor lost 847 points on that question. Oh, thank you for dropping in, knife proof plebeian.
Oh my god.
That's great to know that you found us that way.
I'm so excited to extract your suffering for our pleasure via subjecting you to the slings and arrows of outrageous trivia.
And we'll be doing another show on Friday called It's a Goddamn World of Dolls at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, which will be a fun hangout stream where some dolls get destroyed.
Hell yeah. But of course, Wednesdays...
Yeah, we're only 2 questions in. Wednesdays at 6, it's with the former randoms. Wednesdays at 8, it's grand trivia. With the pinned link, you can go to crowd.live and enter the code MTAYN or just click the pinned link in the chat. There is still room to join. And we're only 2 questions in.
Of course, honestly, joining later in the game, higher likelihood.
Yeah. It also helps you to join later because if you get a question wrong, you lose points.
Ooh, Farscape! You should get into Farscape.
Yeah.
You don't need context.
No, Farscape is a fun Australian-American science fiction television series conceived by Rockney. Yeah, that's true. Missy did go to bed last month and still won.
Yep.
A Single Walk Run has also stopped playing and won.
Yep. Oh, I'm so glad it goes, bro.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, this is the game that punishes you for playing it. That might we gotta start using that as a tagline too.
That is amazing.
That's a great tagline, Opala Koala.
Thank you so much, Apala.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for wording the thing that Fluval just thought of before you.
I mean...
Thank you for expressing Fluval's original content.
I mean, I definitely said it first, yeah. Because like with all bands... So also, another thing you should know is all bands made their TV debut on this show because we take them back in time and have them do a concert in ancient Greece.
This is the law.
And that's televised. So every band made their television debut on this very show.
That's true. Yes, co-working stream on Fridays.
At
this
4 p.m.
Friday,
Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's a goddamn world of dolls.
This Friday, intern Emily, at others.
At guests?
At guests.
At guest Brute.
I'm assuming you mask. I haven't asked you yet. We'll be packing for a craft fair. That's right. And finishing up some little bits and bobs.
Because you're at a craft. Intern Emily is at a craft fair in Vallejo this weekend.
Yes, Vallejo, Valley Joe,
near Six Flags Discovery Kingdom.
Yay!
So if you want to see Emily's dolls in person and you're in the greater San Francisco Bay Area, come to Vallejo for the Grimoire.
Ooh, planting outside.
The Grimoire.
Yes, it is Grimoire Academy.
Grimoire Academy.
Rip Marine World. Honestly, no. Yes.
They still have animals, so it's not like it got better.
Yes.
It got worse when it became Six Flags, so they put animals near the roller coasters.
You do crafting on Saturdays, right, H-Dub?
Yeah.
Watch H-Dub on Saturdays.
H-Dub.
They do crafting. Oh shit, did you see the germs with Jamie Loftus?
I did. They saw Jamie Loftus, because Jamie Loftus is doing a tour.
About hot dogs?
About her book, Raw Dog.
Ooh. Putting on the hot... We gotta find the guy who get the... It could have been any one of us. Yeah, The animals don't like riding the roller coasters. Also, marine animals are higher dimensional beings than you lowly third dimensional humans. That's repulsive and disgusting, and they should be watching you in zoo-like environments.
Yeah, like she's
like we do. Yes, getting back to it. Crafting.
Oh shit, she's in Petaluma tomorrow.
Love a sharp night and a
Jamie
craft
Loftus is in
night.
Petaluma on May 22nd
Oh.
and in Larkspur on May 31st.
Shit, Larkspur?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be in San Diego, but...
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll be outside of time and
I
space.
mean, not us.
But
I meant in the royal sense, we'll be in San Diego, you know, like... Humanity
all of humanity
will be in San Diego.
In San Diego.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now why don't we go on to our...
Yeah, what's the venue in Larkspur? Is it just one of the bookstores?
I think so.
You know how there's those, like, 2 random bookstores?
Yeah, it's Marin County Mart.
Oh.
In Petaluma, she's at Copperfield's Books.
The fuck is Marin County Mart?
Marin County Mart.
Oh.
It's a shopping mall.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ew.
probably in like the middle.
Yeah, it's new. It's across from
Yeah.
the ferry terminal.
Yeah. We have people everywhere. Exactly, knife-proof plebeian.
Yes!
We even. And
We're
they have joined
curious by
trivia.
nature.
They have joined trivia, so we even have people on question number 3. Bigfoot is a mascot for which brand of beef jerky? Country Archer, Jack Lynx, Old Trapper, or Tillamook? Bigfoot is a mascot for which brand of beef jerky? What?
Just Tillamook.
They
I thought
make-
it was dairy.
They also make beef jerky.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Skipped right to the queue. Sneaky, sure did. Sometimes you go to leaderboard. Sometimes you just fly. You fools.
Oh, you fools.
You fools.
Fly.
Right to the question. So be sure to answer, because the quicker you answer, the more points you get, and the more points you lose. Fluval segues are unmatched. They sure are,
True.
H-Dub.
True. Fluval has segued off of 0 cliffs, unlike people who segue.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what else is unmatched? Your answers. Where 0 of you said Country Archer. 13 of you said Jack Lynx. Yeah, I know. It's a great song from Fortnite. The Claw. It's about Wolverine Banana.
Wolverine banana?
It's a Wolverine Peely. It's a banana who looks like Wolverine and has claws. Like Wolverine snicked claws.
Oh, okay. I like that.
13 of you said Jack Lynx. And also, Missy Information famously hates the claw. And
What's the
3 of you
claw?
said Old Trapper, but the correct answer is, in fact, Jack Lynx. It's Jack Lynx. Beginning in 2006, Bigfoot was featured in a series of ads called Messin' with Sasquatch. They merchandised the famous Cryptid to high heaven. In fact, you can buy multiple different officially licensed Jack Lynx Bigfoot costumes. See?
Wow. Okay. Banana claw.
The tracks on the claw are great for mixing to the other ones. Absolutely, yeah. We've been doing a lot of mixing, and by we, I mean the people who play on Games Out of Space, our Tuesday show. They've been doing a lot of mixing Lopty Neck from Return of the Jedi into the claw. It's been great.
What's the old Trapper
Oh wait, here's
logo?
here's another costume you can get.
Oh my, he looks like a skull.
Yeah.
Zombie foot.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He's got too much shit on him.
He he looks not unlike Palpatine
Yes.
when he becomes scarred and deformed.
This attack on my life has left me a Bigfoot. Here's Old Trapper. I mean, he might have a Bigfoot, but he's not a Sasquatch.
What the fuck am I looking at?
That's a man.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah, I think that's a Bigfoot.
No, it's not. It's a man. What are you talking about?
Hey. Yeah, it's a man, but it looks like he's got big feet.
You tell me you think this guy has big feet?
Yeah,
This guy?
yeah. Oh my. What's the deal?
I thought it was a hat, and now I don't know that it is.
What's the deal with him? Do you think he was supposed to be a Native American person?
No, I
and then
think-
they're like, wow, that's racist.
He's an old trapper.
It's an old trapper. You know? People can wear feathers in their hair. He got stinky feet. Yeah. He's an old trapper.
It was first sold at a rural store in Oregon.
Who do they look like? Pull him up.
Again?
Pull him up.
Oh.
I need to
okay.
see him so
Well,
I can
wait.
say what he looks like.
Yes, you do, but I found a photo of what it's supposed to be.
Oh. Even better. Oh, he looks like Zach Galifianakis.
And it's just a guy in like a fur hat with the pelts running down.
He looks like both Zach Galifianakis and like
Nick Offerman?
the Ron Swanson guy.
Will Ferrell?
No, the Ron Swanson
Nick Offerman.
guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Old
Trapper is my grinder profile.
Okay, well, who does Nick Offerman look like?
Zach Galifianakis.
You know, I should have known you. I don't know what I expected.
Looks like that guy on a buffalo.
Oh, he does. He does.
What's the guy on a buffalo?
It was a meme video that was the band The Possum Posse did a track to a old like PSA of a guy, a public domain film of a guy on a buffalo.
Oh. Okay.
Let me try to find. This looks less fraught. Just because it's Western stuff, so, you know, gets fraught quick.
Gets front real quick. Oh, yeah.
And they did a whole bunch of episodes. Yeah, he punches a big cat.
One day the guy on the buffalo hopped off to stretch his legs, walking the field. Hey, what's this in the weeds? It's a baby. Awesome. He
Awesome.
Put it in a saddle, hopped on, humped it up a hill and across the plain. Tried to cross a river. Not gonna happen, man. You're riding on a buffalo, member, but keep the baby afloat. Get your guy on the buffalo. Gotta find your friend. She's buried. Guy on a buffalo. Hey, you want this baby? It's cheaper than adoption. Guy on a buffalo. You're welcome, lady. Gotta move it on my buffalo.
Yeah, like the Possum Posse is like a comedy country band from Austin.
Amazing.
And it's like, that was
And it's all the footage from
public domain, from the same public domain
Wow.
film.
show. Amazing.
And yeah, it's Jomo from the Possum Posse
Oh, I love
singing
this.
it. They described themselves as an Austin-based sardonic honky-tonk bluegrass band.
I love
The Possum Posse.
sardonicness.
Yeah.
Remember what they took from you.
Yeah, and what they took from you is points. Because, see, some of my segues are good. Because the Mothman's doula gained the most points, gaining 893, while Moth Maddie lost 817 points. Certainly better than Leo's
better
posse.
than the Pussy Posse.
Yeah,
which
Leonardo
is...
DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire's posse. I just think it's so funny that Tobey Maguire was in it. Just like I think it's funny that you're all trapped on our leaderboard, where more like Big Fart is in first, Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in second, Oh Jersey Co Devilala in third, The Mothman's Doula in fourth, Bigfoot's Dad in fifth, Demi Fiending for the Lord in sixth, The Jersey Devil Walk Run in seventh, Blog as a Lizard in eighth, The Fresno Nightcrawler Bad Cryptid in ninth, Big Fool in 10th, The Winsted Wildman in 11th, K-Proof Plebe, Knife Proof Plebe in 12th,
Knife-proof
Bigfoot
plebe.
Valerie in 13th, Chupa Blaga in 14th, Bigfoot Bart in 15th, Loch Ness Monster in 16th, Moth Maddie in 17th, The Van Meter Visitor in 18th, and bringing up the rear, it's the Spunk Ape coming up from behind as we go to question
Spunk Ape.
number 4? In 2002, Richard Gere starred in a film as John Klein, a reporter researching which cryptid: Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, the Mothman, or the skunk ape. In 2002, Richard Gere starred in a film as John Klein, a reporter researching which cryptid.
What? Can you not tell me the name of the movie yet?
No, the name of the movie is straight up the cryptid.
Oh, okay.
I think I picked the wrong one and easy one. The duality of humanity.
Suffer.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yep.
Powerful light, powerful dark. Powerful light, powerful dark. Powerful light, powerful dark. The Jizz Band prophecies. It took me too long to understand what this was asking. Well, on Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion, writers become agents who help Reese's security chief, Commander Richard Gere, defend Reese Central from which of these villains? This is not one of my...
Is it the Mothman prophecies?
Yes, of course it is.
I didn't realize it was that old of a movie.
Yeah, this is not one of my weirder, harder questions.
I thought Mothman prophecies was like
No, it's Mothman.
in the 20-teens.
No. The correct answer is the Mothman prophecies. In the movie, Richard Gere's wife experienced visions of a moth-like creature with red eyes before her death. And so he moves to Point Pleasant, West Virginia to investigate the Mothman.
You know, men will do anything to not go to therapy.
And the two who got it wrong are the Van Meter Visitor and K-Proof Plebe.
Ooh.
But Van Meter Visitor lost the most points, losing 904, while Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter gained 934 because K-Proof Plebe was smart enough to hold off before answering when they weren't sure, so they minimized their point loss. That was a very good strategy. Knife-proof pleb.
We'll see if it holds up. Ha ha ha!
And that's...
Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
Sorry, my evil laughter cut you off.
No, your laughter was... I mean, if I'm going to be cut off, at least it's for evil laughter.
Yeah.
It's a line from House of the Dead 2, so I don't know if it comes up that often on stream. Intern, have you ever had the chance to go suffer like G did?
Like G?
Yeah. It's a House of the Dead 2 line, yeah.
Who's G?
From House of the Dead 2?
Is it a character?
It's a character it's a former male agent of the American government, AMS.
How did they suffer?
He's the recurring protagonist in the main House of the Dead video game series.
What happens in the House of the Dead?
It's zombies.
Oh, no, I have not experienced zombies.
Okay.
I've experienced ice giants.
Oh, well, that's good.
But not zombies.
On Richard Gere, John Klein, gerbils become reporters who help the Mothman protect Mothman's doula from which of these villains. Well, let's see if the leaderboard offers any clues. Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in first. Oh, Jersey Codevalala in second. More like Big Fart in third. The Mothman's doula in fourth, getting it right, appropriately enough. And Demi Fiending for the Lord in fifth place.
The Lord.
Well, let's keep it going.
Wait.
What?
Demi Fleeting for the Lord. Oh, I forgot.
THA.
Yeah, I forgot
The
that
Lord.
was a name, and then you said it, and it filled me with joy.
Well,
once
I'm
again.
Demi Fiending for question 5.
The Lord.
In the Marvel Universe, which of these Sasquatches has been Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh.
Dr. Walter Lankowski, Merkfoot, Old Squatchy, or Sasquatch?
Old Squatchy?
Which of these, in the Marvel Universe, which of these Sasquatches has been Sorcerer Supreme? Dr. Walter Lankowski, Merkfoot, Old Squatchy, or Sasquatch? These are all real Sasquatches.
Okay, that was my question.
These are all real Sasquatches from the Marvel Comics universe. Well,
you know, you gotta go with your heart sometimes.
2 of them. No, they all are, in one form or another, real Sasquatches. I'll give you that.
In one form or another?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
You'll find out once people's answers are in.
Oh my god.
3 of you said Dr. Walter Lankowski. 4 of you said Merkfoot. 5 of you said Old Squatchy.
Old Squatchy.
And 2 of you said Sasquatch. The correct answer is, in fact, Merkfoot. Merkfoot. She was also an Avenger during Europe's early Middle Ages. And that's when she was Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, it is nice to know that Sasquatch has a doctorate.
This is her.
Sick.
This is Merkfoot. Merkfoot was
I like
a Sasquatch.
that she doesn't have titties.
Wait, his age? I was seeing her earlier.
Oh. Never mind. I think he should have titties.
Merkfoot was a Sasquatch who served as the sorcerer supreme of his age. During the early Middle Ages of Europe, Merkfoot was a member of a team that included Thor Odinson, a Native American ghost rider, Aya Nahanda, the Black Panther, Bodolph the Black,
Still hot.
Gale,
An
Atlantean princess bearing the Iron Fist, and Theodosia Zardos, a witch indwelled by the Phoenix Force. See, she's the Phoenix Witch.
Okay.
This is Gale.
Okay. Now show us some of these other squatch.
This is Aya Nahanda.
Sure. Show us some
Okay.
squatch. I want to see the squatch. None of these words are in the Bible.
Here's old Squatchy, who's the patriarch of the Bigfoots.
I love him. Wait, he's adorable.
Yeah, he's the patriarch of the Bigfoots.
Wait, is he like, does he have a big old belly? Is he just like a big old, he looks like a cat. He looks like an old fat cat. Right? Zardoz. I need a parasocial space like this. Yeah.
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 Well, welcome.
Oh, I thought you meant a space like the Avengers.
I mean, the Avengers are parasocial with each other, given that they don't seem to see each other that often. And he operates out of the city of Sasquatches, which is in the Pacific Northwest. And
Love
the Hulk
this.
saved them from Kraven the Hunter. No, I don't want the
Amazing.
Hulk. I want more Sasquatches. And so
Show us
Sasquatch...
them Squatch. Wait, I want to see old Squatchy.
You did.
I want a better picture. I want another picture of old Squatchy.
Old Squatchy is an incredibly minor Marvel character.
But he's so cute.
You know, like a liar.
The potatoes were for you.
You freed
Knife
your
proof.
mind.
They were for you. They were for you. It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you. Old Squatchy reboot, yes.
Well, here's... So...
That is not a Bigfoot.
No.
Wait, show us the not a Bigfoot. Why is he not? Why are they saying he's a Squatch?
So... He is not a Sasquatch.
Well, I like how wide, first off, this
He is a
Sasquatch
human who is exposed to gamma radiation and now transforms into a creature who looks like a Sasquatch and took on the superhero name Sasquatch.
Is he fuzzy, or
Yeah.
is that like...
No, that's not fire. He's like...
Okay,
Yeah, see?
okay.
He's like hairy.
What the hell?
Like, it's not fuzz, it's like hair.
So he's like
It's like a Wookiee.
Beast if he was brown.
Kinda, yeah. And he's a member of the Canadian
Instead
superhero
of
team
blue.
Alpha Flight.
It looks like Ghost Squatch. Very, very fuck cool.
Now, what's funny is they...
It's the Sasquatch Rachel Dolezal. Yep. Yep.
Eventually, they are looking to replace him.
With Squatchy?
And no, and then they recruit an actual Sasquatch.
So they just like not beating the Rachel Dolezal accusations here.
Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, so they're looking for him, and then they find this one, Sasquatch Beast, and recruit him because like you look like you're the same guy, and they're like, oh shit,
Sometimes
you're just Sasquatch, you're just a Bigfoot,
you're just a Bigfoot.
and then he gets killed eventually.
Aww. Aww.
And they may have done it in part to be like to kill off the doctor to Walter, and then bring Walter back. But yeah.
Wow. Oh no, they replaced him with John Lithgow. Lithgow, no! No, Marvel!
There's also Doc Sasquatch,
Doc Squatch.
who's Leonard Sampson,
Okay.
who also got exposed to gamma and turned into a Bigfoot. But a green one.
Damn, gamma radiation was really
There's
just like
Sasquatch.
the thing, huh?
Sasquatch,
Sasquatch!
who like lived in, was a snow dwelling, a snow beast.
Sasquatch!
And then there's Heather McDaniel. Oh, Heather Hudson.
The guy from Harry.
Oh wow, he was always yeah, this is another Sasquatch,
And
Heather McDaniel, a Canadian
Squatch.
scientist who was also exposed to gamma radiation and turned into Sasquatch.
Why? So the Hulk is really kind of an outlier in that he didn't turn into a Sasquatch.
Yeah, the Hulk is like a hairless Sasquatch.
And they're like, I don't know what's up with you, man. You got like alopecia or something.
But they also kind of say Hulk isn't really like, it's not the it's his trauma that makes him the Hulk, not the gamma radiation. And like the gamma radiation exposed him to a primal force that is the green door in the afterlife.
Okay, because I'm like, look, if trauma turns you into the Hulk, there would be a lot fewer buildings in our
Hulks.
city right now.
And maybe they wouldn't all be so unglamorous.
Ain't they unglamorous?
The Winston Wildman gained the most points, gaining 780, while the Van Meter Visitor lost 926 points.
Our Hulk Sweat Sasquatch looks like shaved. Oh, can we look at a picture of a shaved bear? Or a hairless bear?
Yeah, we can.
Just because shaving a bear, I don't know how often that's done.
Oh,
but
it's done.
They shave them?
I mean, there's photos.
Isn't that a bear with like a skin condition? Yeah, no, they didn't shave that bear. That bear had like it had like a thing, a problem. The most resigned side.
That's a sun bear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sun bear who lost his hair for reasons.
Yeah.
Sun bears make the craziest sound when they slurp. They slurp up bugs and you can hear it like across the fucking woods. It's so fucking... Yes, Mange. Thank you. Thank you. Poor bear. Wait, can we listen to a sun bear? Can we listen to it?
This is like a bear with some of it shaved.
Okay. Wow, polar bears really are fucking terrifying, huh? Like that's like pure muscle. Fuck. Wait, but can we hear the slurp? Can we listen to the slurp?
Yeah.
Can we listen? Can we
I'm pulling it up in my mind palace.
The sun bear slurp. It's really a weird sound. Cormorants too. Cormorants sound super fucking weird. If you're ever around Lake Merritt, there's a bunch of cormorants that live there, and they sound so weird. They sound like worm grunting sticks. Like, it's so weird.
Is this what you want?
Yes. I don't know. I have no idea. That was not what I was expecting.
Well, now there's a 30-minute timer.
Sun bear slurp. He's just a little guy. Yeah, no. Never apologize for worm grunting videos.
Oh, no. You don't have to apologize.
Never. Grunt your worms, seriously. Yeah, they're like anteaters in that they have crazy long tongues, but they're bears. They're like fully bears.
Yeah, they slurp them up from...
How dare you?
They have tongues that are nearly 10 inches long.
Yeah, it stands
Thanks,
like
National
a man.
Geographic kids.
Fucking nuts, man. Oh no, bear is driving.
Who destroyed that one? Oh, Things from the Void destroyed the
so
planet where the sun bears are
much.
slurping, so I guess we can't find them.
We can't find them. Oh no.
Oh no, but what we can find
Ooh.
is our leaderboard.
Worm farming.
Where disrespectful honky Bigfoot hunter is in first, more like Big Fart in second, oh Jersey Code Devil Allah in third, Demi fiending for the Lord in
The
fourth,
Lord.
Jersey Devil Walk Run in fifth, the Winston Wildman in sixth. Winston's hide in the woods, like a cryptid should. The Mothman's doula in 7th, Big Fool in 8th, Bigfoot's dad in 9th, Fresno Nightcrawler, Bad Cryptid in 10th, Blog as a Lizard in 11th, K-Proof Plebe in 12th, Bigfoot Bart in 13th, Bigfoot Valerie in 14th, Chupa Blaga in 15th, Spunk Ape in 16th, the Loch Ness Monster in 17th, Mothman in 18th, and the Van Meter Visitor bringing up last place in 19th.
Ah!
But, I mean, that was question 5, which means it's time for...
Oh my god!
Oh, God.
My favorite game!
Your favorite game. This is the Wacky Ticket Reunification game. It's not a raffle. No money was exchanged to enter. We even sent it to people who don't know they're in it.
And guess what?
And
guess what?
And nothing of monetary value is being given out. We're just giving you the satisfaction of knowing that you helped inflict suffering on these tickets that would like to be apart by forcing them to be together, just like you on your family's Thanksgiving dinner.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You know how I lost all the tickets?
Yeah, you know how intern Cloister lost all the tickets?
Intern Kristie, thank you so much.
Intern Cassini lost all the tickets. Well,
more tickets.
More tickets. Somehow tickets returned.
So send us addresses.
Send us your address.
Send us we're not gonna know.
Send us your address or a friend who would like to participate's address.
We don't know.
No, but we have to tell them.
It would be.
We have to tell them to only, and don't do it in chat. Do it on like Instagram or Discord.
Send us addresses and we'll send you tickets.
Ticket. Laugh. Suffer.
No, you do not have to send it
to
again.
clarify,
if we
in
have
a
it.
DM, privately send us the message. Do not dox yourself to get tickets.
No, not for tickets. I'm sure there are other fun reasons to dox yourself.
No, don't dox yourself here.
Our first ticket of the night is 396988. That's right, it's 396988. Our next ticket.
Yep.
396989.
396989.
That's right. Our next ticket.
Yeah?
396.
396.
8.
Oh.
62. 3968. 62.
What a boring ticket. You should feel bad if you have that one.
You should. Ooh. 39666 9. Oh!
Holy shit. What an incredible ticket. What an incredible... Oh, no. Ghost Bro. Don't do that.
Ticket Union Street. 396989.
Yeah, no. If you have 396669, that is an all-time ticket. What's the final ticket of this game?
396798.
I really wish they had been pulled in the opposite
I
order.
know, right?
Like we built up to 396669, and then it's like wah wah.
Yeah. Free shipping. Oh, 6. Ah, but 1B. 1.
Oh, because 1B had that last ticket.
Yes. And one day you'll get this ticket.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
You'll get it if you don't lose it.
Oh, if I don't lose. I've never lost ones that people have won.
That's a good point, yeah.
I only lost the entire roll of tickets.
Exactly. Hell yeah, 1B hot host, toast. And now it's back to trivia. Because here comes trivia once again with question number 6. Which lake monster is the mascot of the Vermont Lake Monsters minor league baseball team? Is that Bessie, Champ, Chessie, or Tahoe Tessie?
Tahoe
These
Tessie.
are all real lake monsters.
Wow.
But which one is the mascot of the Vermont Lake Monsters?
Wow. Well,
Oh, I
there's one
remember
that
the
I'm
hot
pretty sure
heat.
it isn't.
I wasn't in the middle of nowhere.
What's Hot Hot Heat?
It was a band
Oh.
in the 2000s. You could see them on Fuse, the MTV-like TV station from the 2000s.
Okay.
I marked a Tix that won, and a couple still haven't been reunited. Ooh. Hot Hot Heat did the song Bandages. They also did Middle of Nowhere. I have more info on the Bridgewater Triangle, but I'm hesitant to link it in case it becomes relevant. It won't.
Do it. Tell us.
I don't have, there are no questions about the Bridgewater Triangle. I can't remember if you had any others.
I don't know either of those songs.
Oh well. Your loss. Let's look at what you answered. We can't play them, so. Oh yeah, good night, good night. I'm embarrassing me, or embarrassing you, so good night, good night. No? Okay.
No.
Step away from the door and away from my life. Okay. And in the middle of nowhere. Okay, well, here we go. I guess you don't know them. What about Talk to Me, Dance with Me?
Oh. No, I still don't know
the swamp
it.
is beautiful and worth looking at if you are interested. Ooh.
Swamps are wonderful places.
Yeah, swamps are. Just like this question was. 3 of you said Bessie.
Who said Tahoe Tessie?
2 of you said Champ. 3 of you said Chessie. 1 of you said Tahoe Tessie.
Who said Tahoe Tessie? You don't know where Tahoe is? It can't be Tahoe Tessie, right? Is it Tahoe Tessie? Fluval.
It's not.
Okay.
No, and that was the Van Meter visitor.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the Van Meter visitor who said Tahoe Tessie. No, it's not Tahoe Tessie. Come on.
Oh, ha 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 ha!
Why would it be
Van
Tahoe
Meter
Tessie?
visitor.
Why would it be Tahoe Tessie? That makes no sense.
Swamp.
Yeah, it's Champ. The correct answer was, in fact, Champ.
Champ.
It's Champ. Bessie is said to live in Lake Erie. Chessie is said to live in Chesapeake Bay. And Tahoe Tessie, get this, lives in Lake Tahoe.
Suffer.
But Champ
Which is
said
in
to
Nevada.
live in Lake Champlain.
Well, it's partially in California, partially in Nevada.
Oh, damn, look at that. Hot dog hysteria at the Vermont Lake Monsters.
Ooh. No suffering.
Dressed like a champ, so you can get a bunch of gear for the Lake Monsters. Historic Centennial Field tickets, schedule, promotions. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Delta Dental offers more choices for employers. Fuck. So.
It definitely seemed like after you read the thing about Delta Dental, you were like, "Oh my god, I gotta look that up."
Yeah, I was.
Delta Dental.
So, here, see, they have apparel, they have caps, they have kids apparel, they have the Legacy hat collection. They got a lot of stuff here for the Lake Monsters novelties.
I do have.
You can get a $50 mystery box.
Fast fashion of the hot dog hysteria.
Here's a Champ plush doll.
Oh, he's so cute. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's.
I like his yellow belly. He's like a real lake creature.
See, what I like is that they were like, oh, we want a mascot. What if we made him cute? Something that the Seattle Supersonics evidently hadn't heard. And here's, up from the depths of Lake Champlain, it's Champ. The mascot of the Vermont Lake Monsters is none other than Champ, the lake monster who lives in our very own Lake Champlain. Mm-hmm. Champ was first sighted in 1609 by French explorer Samuel de Champlain in the lake that bears his name. Citation needed. There have been over 400 sightings of Champ since 1609, including a sighting by 58 people in July 1984. That was the largest mass sighting of the infamous lake monster, excluding Vermont Lake Monsters games, where thousands of people see him every game.
Amazing.
Look at his little teeth.
No, they're so cute.
Age unknown. Birthday early August. Height varies. Weight too embarrassed to tell.
Nessie needs
Birthplace
braces.
depths of Lake Champlain. Number 0. Position team mascot. Favorite food Centennial Field hot dogs. Favorite movie Finding Nemo. Best friends, the fans at Centennial Field. Hobbies, watching baseball, of course. Swimming in the lake, dancing on dugouts, and playing practical jokes on the opposing team. I like to think that Champ has 3 brother lake monsters. They'll look the same, except instead of blue around the eyes, it's red around the eyes, orange around the eyes, and purple around the eyes. Because he really looks like a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, right? The bio is very vague and then very specific. Like, who's the party dude of the lake monsters?
Yeah.
Which lake monster does machines? Like, obviously Champ leads.
But who does machines?
And dare I ask, is there a lake monster that's cool but rude?
Is there one that's a party dude?
Yeah, great questions. Well, speaking of great questions,
to know.
Jersey Codevalala got it right the fastest, gaining 853 points. While the Van Meter Visitor once again got it wrong the fastest, losing 901 points. And so, now in first place is the Jersey Codevalala. Yeah, who's the bratty one? Exactly. Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in second. More like Big Fart in third.
Ooh.
Demi Fiendin' for the Lord in fourth. And Jersey Devil Walk Run rounding out our top 5 as now we go to question number 7.
Ooh.
Norway is supposedly home to a sea serpent which shares its name with which of Marge's sisters, Patty or Selma? Norway is supposedly home to a sea serpent which shares its name with one of Marge's sisters. Is it Patty or Selma?
Isn't the piss shark near Norway? Or is it around Iceland? Where's Iceland?
You mean the food?
No.
Not
country.
the piss shark food.
No, the piss shark. The shark.
It's the Greenland shark.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So Iceland is... Wait, where's Norway?
Europe.
Where?
It's in Europe.
Yeah, but it's near Norway. It's
Iceland
in between Greenland and Norway.
Yes, Iceland is near Norway.
So, I mean, it seems like that would be a fine range for the piss shark. It's 1,600 years old. It's nearer to Norway than New York is to California.
I mean, yeah.
It looks like it's nearer to Norway than, like, California and Chicago. That's right. The Piss Man is here.
But not Joel Pissman.
hell?
1,900 miles. How far away is things from California that are 1,900 miles away?
I like that that's your only ability to reason things out.
Look. I didn't get much of an education before I was spirited onto this station, Fluval. It's been a long time since high school.
Things from the Cali Void. New York is 2,903 miles away from San Francisco, California.
So I'm totally right. I'm totally right.
No one said you were wrong.
I don't know. I feel like Wiz thought I was wrong.
Well, no one said you were wrong that it was... No, he didn't say you were wrong about it being farther. He also wouldn't say New York is near California. Yeah, exactly. Kansas is 1,622 miles.
Wait, so what is 1,900
Missouri.
miles away? Missouri.
Iowa.
Where the fuck is Iowa?
In the United States?
It's another one of those square fucks.
It's not square.
It's like basically
It's
square.
not square.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Parts of Iowa are
I was so
1,906 miles away.
close to Chicago. I was so close.
What do you mean?
That 1,900 is like, it's like
Yeah.
kind of Chicago.
It's next to Illinois, exactly. Yeah.
Iowa is so much closer to the East Coast.
Yeah. The whole damn Midwest is closer to the East Coast.
Like, it's closer to the East Coast than the West Coast is to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Iowa being closer to the East Coast means. You're like, not only is Iowa closer to the East Coast, it's also closer to the East Coast than the West Coast is.
No, it's closer to the East Coast than the West Coast is to the Iowa.
Yeah. Of course. By saying Iowa is closer to the East Coast, that implies it is closer to the East Coast than the West Coast.
No, it is closer to the East Coast than the distance that Iowa is from California.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That is implied by saying Iowa is closer to the East Coast.
Well, it's
than it is the
obviously
West
closer
Coast.
to the East Coast than the West Coast is.
No, but that's what. Yeah, but you're saying that like 3 different ways.
I didn't get much education before being spirited away to the station where I was made your intern, Fluval.
Because it sounds like you're saying, like, I know. Is that what you mean? That kind of reasoning, where it's
yes,
like, okay.
yes, that is what I mean.
But what's the third thing you're saying?
Who needs to put this in the context of cities inside California?
No, I'm not. But what is the third? What's the Stockton?
Intern is right.
I guess Iowa.
Iowa is Stockton.
Oakland is closer than to San Francisco than yeah. Well, yeah. But you're saying no. Because what you're saying is equivalent to Oakland is
Oakland.
closer to
Iowa
San Francisco.
is Oakland.
And not only that, San Francisco is closer to Oakland. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, Oakland is Iowa.
No, because you're like 100 is closer to 99, and not only that, 99 is closer to 100 than it is to 1.
But it is!
I know, but you didn't need to say that because it was obvious from saying 99.
Not necessarily.
It's implied that 99... we all knew that we were using that as a referent.
Look.
It is necessary. Yes, it is a necessary aspect of things being closer and farther.
Well, but it's like it is technically a separate piece
No,
of
it's
information.
not.
It is.
It is not.
Well, I don't agree with you, 1B.
Well, he's right. So, okay. So, what you're saying is Iowa is closer to the East Coast than Iowa is to the West Coast.
Yes.
You're saying Iowa is closer to the East Coast, and it's also farther from the West Coast.
Yeah,
That's the same piece of information.
No, I'm saying that Iowa is nearer to the East Coast than Iowa is to the West Coast.
Of course.
Isn't that wild?
No.
Because it's supposed to be the middle, but it's not the middle.
But it is... It's in order to be closer to the East Coast, it has to be being compared to something.
It's being compared to its closeness to the West Coast.
Right, which you already have... But it being closer to the East Coast inherently means it is closer than something else. And we had already established you were comparing it to San Francisco.
No, but if it was like equal in the middle, then I would say it's the same distance
but then it wouldn't
from the East Coast than it is from the West Coast.
Right, but then it wouldn't be closer to the East Coast.
But it is closer, which means it's closer than it is to
which
the
means
Coast.
there is a thing being compared. Right? Like, there has to be a third reference object for something to be closer to something else.
I feel like this is every argument between Democrats and Republicans right now.
I don't, because there's not one side that's like, and I want to kill everyone in Iowa. Because if there was a Republican in the side, you'd be like, not only are you wrong, all of them should die.
Whereas I would just be killing all of them while you said it.
Yeah. Iowa West and Iowa East.
Yes! Yes!
I also speak fluent intern. I just think it's nonsensical to need to say that second piece of information.
Look.
Which of us is an immortal being who transcends your dimension and it looks like a fish to these people?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that maps look wild to me.
Don't show this to anyone from Iowa. I mean, someone from Iowa is seeing this. Yeah, did you know California is closer to the West Coast than it is to the East Coast?
Well, like, Kansas is more middle.
Yeah. No, I'm not. It just tripped me up. It is valid.
I thought
You are
Iowa was
correct.
more middle.
No, it isn't.
I
the
thought
Midwest.
Chicago was more
Chicago
middle.
is not middle.
It's super not. Why? And Texas is super middle.
That is actually more. Yeah, that is the more of the argument knife proof. Texas is much more of the middle. Yeah, that's the thing. The the West is more center of America than the Midwest. But Iowa's also the edge of the Midwest. I know. I know the historic reason. I'm just annoyed that they never updated it.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought it was more middle.
They should update it and be like, okay, country grew. Now this is the Midwest. I know you're on my side, a minus Franco, Wizworld Live.
Thank you, Mask for Max.
You didn't teach me. I already knew this.
Jesus Christ. No.
That would be incredible, foolish mofo.
Just
I'll have to-
geography. Just where's
Yeah.
this country?
I'll have to see. There
And I'm like,
must be.
what?
There must be an online geography quiz I can make. I think
Time
it's just,
zones are fucking wild.
I think no. It's just that it was like it was the Midwest of what the country was at that point. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Norway is home to a sea serpent which shares its name with which of Marge's sisters, Patty or Selma?
And it could easily swim to Norway.
Do you know the answer?
I'm sorry, it could easily swim to
Yeah, do you know the answer to this
Iceland.
question though?
Yes.
What is it?
Selma.
Hey, you're right. It's Selma. As 11 of you answered, the correct answer is in fact Selma. The sea serpent Selma has been depicted in the coat of arms of Seljord, since April 27th, 1989. The oldest written account of Selma dates back to 1750.
I think we should do geography, though.
I mean, we will.
I think that could be really funny.
Is Selma the sea serpent alive and well in the lakes of Norway?
What the fuck is that picture?
Selma.
Sure. I'm pretty sure she's a piss shark. Sure, Missy. I was thinking in terms of geography more like, what if I wrote all the questions and I'm just like, what's the deal with this country?
And this is the municipal arms that depict Selma.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool. I know, right? Like, I know where California is and I know where things are in California, but I do not. And I know that Japan is more north than California,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think about. And it snows some places.
Yeah, it is more north than California, but well,
Yeah,
not by a lot though.
but it is.
But not by a lot.
No, but it is more north. There's like parts of it that are on the same line.
Yeah,
But most of it is up north.
you can see. It's like this.
Like, yeah. It's way up.
Yeah. That one is crazy.
I might be dreaming in maps later.
That one is crazy. Oh yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of
absolutely.
dreams
the UK,
where I'm shopping for dolls.
the UK being farther north than New England is more surprising to people.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the UK is definitely further north than.
And on our
Why did people not know that?
well,
we're
I also
more
don't know
close
why
to
the
Africa.
Van blog. I see you trying to join again. Van Meter Visitor gained 905 points on that question, gaining the most because they answered it in 4.2 seconds. While more like Big Fart lost the most points, losing 966.
Why would they think the UK when all of like it was the triangle. It was the West Africa to like that Mid America to like up to the
Yeah, you're still in last,
colonizers.
Missy. Don't worry about it. The new first place is Demi Fiending for the Lord. Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in second. Jersey Devil Walk Run in third. The Winstead Wild Man in fourth. And Oh Jersey Code Devil Allah in fifth. The Mothman's Doula in sixth. More Like Big Fart in seventh. Bigfoot's Dad in eighth. The Fresno Nightcrawler, Bad Cryptid, in ninth. And in 10th, K Proof Plebe or Night Proof Plebeian.
Whoa. India is more south than it seems like it should be.
Really?
Yeah, I always thought about it being like way up high, but
No.
it's like it's like if you cut across, you're in Venezuela.
What do you mean should be?
Like when you think about a map. Like not should be, but then my brain puts it when I think of where it is.
I think of it as about that far.
I miss everything and I go straight from India to Russia.
Yeah, that was why I think I always thought it was kind of equatorial, is just like the weather. But yeah, that's true.
But some
The
parts
projections
it
are weird.
snows.
The projections are weird.
This is really more of a it is more of a like, what were they teaching the kids in Marin County?
I think Mask for Mask means like the Mercator projection and stuff, and how sizes get changed.
It's really weird because I'm looking at a map right now and it's doing that thing where Greenland is the size of South America.
No,
and
it's
I know
not a US
that's
thing.
wrong.
No, I know it's not a US thing. It's valid. They made curved thing flat. Can't explain that.
They made curved thing flat. Why they do?
No, that's like a global thing. But here's this globe. Fluval and I frantically pointing at a map. See?
It's like so wild though.
I mean,
It's so wild how North America is.
no, it's pretty north.
It's like super north.
Yeah, I mean that's why Canada's so cold.
It's like so fucking north.
Yeah, that's why Canada cold.
But like
See, I mean, look at this. There's San Francisco. There's Los Angeles.
why do they put the North America in the middle of the other map? They should put it in the north of the other map.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's polar. It's North America.
But it's like so north though.
What do you mean the middle?
Like the middle of the map. Like when you look at the picture of the whatever projection, the ship projection
Mercator.
that makes Greenland look like it's the size of South America, like the spot at eye level is America and fucking Greenland. Like, which doesn't make any fucking
No, the
sense.
proportions are fucked. I just didn't think of it as the middle.
Yeah, it's like the eye level, which is
Oh, I see what
technically
you mean.
north, but like if you were to look at a shelf in a store, it's at eye level, so it feels like it's in the middle, even though it's like in the upper part of the shelf. Semantics.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Fool. I can solve this issue.
Oh, good.
Ha!
Fluval, are we gone? Fluval, are we cooked?
I think so. Do you find your fins lacking a certain something? A little, je ne sais quoi, as it were? Then you need a hat. I, Fluval, love hats and think that if you want to be more refined, more higher dimensional, then you need to get yourself a hat. Tinfoil hat? Yes! Fedora? Absolutely. A sexy veiled number? No! That one is mine. But all the other hats can be yours. All you need to do is talk to Kevin, the best intern in the multiverse and proud inventor of the Hatinator. Let him point his dangerous-looking device at you and zap you with high-intensity 7th dimensional particles, and in no time at all, you will have a hat. You will still be a lowly 3rd dimensional scum and below me in every way, but at least with a hat, You will be dignified scum. Kevin's Hatnator, now servicing Alpha Centauri, Cupertino, and me, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire.
Oh, I'm still frozen.
Yeah, well, you should just not be. How about that? You think about that?
Fluval, I'm so cold.
Intern, unfreeze thyself.
Fluval, I'm so cold. Fluval, it's like I'm super north.
Now you're
I'm
invisible.
in the North Pole. Oh, okay. Well, this is
Yeah.
a lot better than being as cold
Is it?
as I was. Yeah. Oh, there. Here I am. It's me.
Now you're out of phase with this dimension, so it might look as though there's some green behind you. Let me fix that. Whoa. Okay.
Amazing. Amazing. There we go. There we go.
No, that got worse.
Oh, it's worse?
There we go.
It's bad. Free me! Free me!
I did. Stop asking me,
Thank you
God.
so much. Thank you, Fluval. Thank you.
I freed you, damn. Yeah, no, it turns out that
I
Earth
appreciate it.
had some really important multiversal transmitters. And so that's why, kids at home, look before you blow up a planet.
Call PG&E before digging in your
Yeah,
planet.
the pan-galactic excavators.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The
that's a good
pan-galactic.
one.
Kevin's Hatnator made this hat. I got this
Yeah.
hat from Kevin's Hatnator in Cupertino and Alpha Centauri. Mm-hmm. I don't make the hats. I just wear the hell out of them. Just like question number 8 does.
Ooh.
In 1998, which cryptid starred in a video game where they need to fight Dr. Narf and his army of mutated vegetables? Was that Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, the Loch Ness Monster, or the Yeti? In 1998, which cryptid starred in a video game where they needed to fight Dr. Narf and his army of mutated vegetables?
Narf?
Narf.
Is this one of those ones that are the ones that Horde Jedi does?
No,
It's not? It
No.
sounds like that guy.
it's not, though. It's not a Maniac Mansion. More like Dr. Snarf, am I right? Snarf!
Snarf.
Do you know the answer?
No,
Okay.
I
Well,
don't. I
too
have
bad for
no
you, I
idea.
guess. That would be a real advantage in this game of trivia. Is
But
knowing
it's
the right
gotta
answer.
be the Bigfoot or the Yeti, right?
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you. Let's see what you picked. I know, it's also a very cute gif. One of you said Bigfoot, 2 of you said the Jersey Devil, 1 of you said the Loch Ness Monster, and 6 of you said the Yeti. Well, why don't we take a look at a commercial for this game
Ooh.
to discover the answer?
I love a commercial.
Gotta love a commercial.
Oh, I'm so wrong.
No. Yeah, they got caught giving Willis's mother a ride to bingo in the back of the
You told me that yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do that?
No.
No.
Real funny.
He's mischievous. And he's in a city full of tough bosses, mind-bending puzzles, and mutant vegetables. Jersey Devil.
Oh, get off of me!
What a CG character.
Fuck, I got it right? Huh, format W, ACAB. Yeah.
Right?
The Jersey Devil says ACAB.
Jersey Devil says ACAB.
It was, in fact, the Jersey Devil, as you saw, the 3D platformer, had the devil using punching, gliding, and jumping abilities to defeat the evil vegetables.
Was it a good game?
No. But before the creature was known as the
Foolish
Jersey Devil,
mofo knows.
it was... I said no. I didn't say I don't know. I played the demo. It wasn't great. Before the creature was known as the Jersey Devil, it was known as the Leeds Devil, because the legend says the Jersey Devil was the child of a woman named Mother Leeds, who gave birth to her 13th child and said, let this child be the devil. And then when she did, the child grew wings, tail, and claws and then flew away.
This is why birth control should be accessible and available
For
to
sure.
everyone.
They also were not accurate to the illustrations of the Jersey Devil.
It is pretty fucking
The
metal.
Jersey Devil looks far dorkier than the one in the game. See, look at this.
I mean, it is cool lore. I do think we should start telling it though at fucking protests.
Here's the game Fearsome Wilderness's version of the Jersey Devil.
Just like you try denying birth control.
What these ones really illustrate is someone saw a goat. Don't they?
Yeah.
These are just someone saw a goat and was like, "Fuck, that's the devil." I bet that lady. I bet some lady gave birth to that and said it should be the devil.
Right. Like,
yeah.
Give me an abortion, otherwise I'm going to birth whatever this is. And it will eat you forever. Yeah, it feels pretty Baphomethy. I do like its little, like, front hooves. Like, it's almost like it has little T-Rex arms, but they're hooves.
Here's an ad for the game.
Goats are fucked up.
Jersey Devil, the beast is loose. Looks to be one damned fine game and should prove to be one of the hotter titles we'll see this fall season. PSX, August 97. The game uses large 3D levels in a variety of unique styles filled with traps and they typoed in this ad. And enemies that pose a serious challenge to the player. Lavish cartoon-style graphics offers gamers a fun-filled action platform experience. Just try messing with him. Jersey Devil. Multiple open 3D environments, tracks, and rides. Tons of action and puzzles. 20-plus moves. 60 character models.
Jersey Devil.
And that's Dr. Knapp.
I think it's something.
In the bottom there. But you know what's wild? That there was an era where they're like, we're just going to brag about how many models are in our game.
A large bat startled a goat from its sleep.
That's true. That's true. That seems right.
Sucked him down.
But I love that, like, this game has 60 models in it. Right? Why does he wear a belt? Are these clothes?
Are those boots?
Yeah, he's wearing red boots and red gloves and a scarf.
And like a onesie?
Yeah.
His organs, obviously.
Oh, he's holding up his organs. I see.
He does kind of look like Batgirl.
He does.
He's a diva. He's just a diva.
After Croc's dismal display, here's the latest bid for Mario-like platform joy on the PlayStation. Here we go. Jump, Mr. Devil, jump. So you can float like a feather on the wind. You can pick up a crate and lob it at a baddie. Boxes can be pushed Lara style to reach high spots. He can...
Oh, like Lara Croft.
Like Lara Croft, yeah.
Okay.
Smash crates Bandicoot style. So here he is.
Is that why he's so angry and mischievous? His boots aren't broken in?
Probably. Jersey Deville would be a good drag name.
Yes. Yes, it fucking would.
And, of course, as you can see now, only 2 of you got it right.
Ooh!
It was, in fact, the Jersey Devil. And those 2 were the Van Meter Visitor and more like Big Fart.
Woo!
The Van Meter Visitor actually gained the most points on that question, gaining 841, while Big Fool lost the most, losing 650. Careproof Plebe once again being smart and limiting their point loss by holding out on answering a question they're not sure about. As we go to question number 9. Which cryptid is the mascot of the city of Loveland, Ohio? Is that the Loveland Ape, the Loveland Frog, the Loveland Gnome, or the Loveland Thing?
Oh, I hope it's a frog.
Ohio! Ohio!
Clay,
Ohio! You know this answer?
I hope it's the frog, but I also would be happy if it was the thing.
You'd be happy if it was clobbering time in Loveland?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the ever-loving, blue-eyed Loveland thing.
Oh, that would be pretty good. Cryptids rock! Cryptids rock! Cryptids rock! Ohio! Ohio!
Ohio! Where is Loveland?
Ohio.
Ohio's like super east.
Yes.
That always wigs me out.
I would love to have a recurring segment of where does intern cartography think this is?
But it seems like it should
also,
be middle, but it's not. It's like super east.
But also, I just Google mapped Ohio.
Uh-huh.
And this is the image that came up. Is just this bronze deer
like looking at a river.
Looking at the city, being like, what a city we got here, huh, boys? I sure love Ohio. What does Ohio look like? Apparently a bronze deer looking at the downtown.
Where's Loveland, Ohio? Oh, there's a marmalade lily in Loveland, Ohio. It's near Sharon Woods in South Lebanon. Oh, okay, so it's like a suburb of Cincinnati.
Yeah. It's a city in Hamilton, Clermont, and...
Where's Cincinnati?
It's in multiple counties.
Where are they?
It's in multiple counties.
Oh, shit. Cincinnati's so near Kentucky?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and
like...
Indiana.
Yeah.
It's not in the middle of the state at all.
No, there's a Loveland Castle Museum.
Why do we have to have our main city be in the middle?
Respectfully, California does not have its main city in the middle. California's main city is way by Mexico.
No, I mean, our big... Is Cincinnati not the main city of Ohio?
But you said we.
Yeah, and in Sacramento. I mean...
Oh, you mean the capital.
The capital.
Okay, I was like, main city.
Like, why does our capital have to be in buttfuck middle of California when they can have theirs just, like, be next to other states?
Whoa, they got swords.
Ooh. Love a sword.
This is the Castle Museum in Loveland.
That looks like a place that white supremacists hang out.
Oh, probably. They probably do ruin this, yes.
Oh, Columbus is the capital of Ohio.
Also, yeah.
Oh, so it is more in the middle.
Sacramento's also not in the middle of California at all.
But it's in the awful, super warm part. Sacramento's basically the middle. It's also a very long state. It's in the middle lengthwise. Or not lengthwise,
it's not.
girthwise.
No, it's not.
It is girthwise.
Oh, girthwise. So, like, horizontally?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't realize it was, like, north of San Francisco.
Wait.
I couldn't have told you that.
Wait. You didn't know.
I thought it was
Sacramento
like across.
is north of San Francisco.
No. I didn't know it was north. It's a different freeway than I always take to go north places. Because it's like east also, so I just think east.
It's some type of northeast direction.
I thought that it was like where Modesto is.
Yeah, but if... This is why if anyone ever quizzed me on this segment.
It makes a lot more sense that we would pass through Sacramento to get to Tahoe.
You don't live in San Francisco.
No.
You not knowing makes more sense. I don't know where Des Moines is in relationship to other cities in Iowa.
Where's Des Moines?
Iowa.
No, but where in Iowa is Des Moines?
Yeah. Missy, I also like knowing things. This is a trivia show.
Look, I know a lot of things, just not where any things are.
If you heard me say I don't know where Des Moines is in relationship to things, that's actually a mistranslation.
It's almost in the middle of
It's
Iowa,
a mistranslation
too.
of what I actually said. It's more... It was a different sentence, but that's how your brains can translate it, you know?
Oklahoma's such a weird-shaped state.
Did you know that Des Moines is closer to the East Coast than it is to the West Coast? And also that the West Coast is farther from Des Moines than Des Moines is nearer to the East Coast?
Well, but... We already went over this.
Did we?
Like, the distance between Des Moines and New York is smaller than the distance between Des Moines and San Francisco.
Exactly. Anytime you think Fluval is wrong, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. Absolutely. And let's see if you got this question wrong. Speaking of wrong. 3 of you said the Loveland ape, 5 of you said the Loveland frog, 3 of you said the Loveland thing, none of you thought it was the Loveland gnome. What do you think it is, intern?
Saskatchewan is such a
Intern
weird
Cryptid.
shape. What?
What do you think is the mascot of Loveland, Ohio?
I think it's the frog.
It is the frog.
Okay.
It is, in fact, the Loveland frog.
Why is it just like a...
This is what it looks like.
Okay, that rules, though. I love that.
In Ohio folklore, the Loveland frog, also known as the Loveland frogman or Loveland lizard, is a legendary...
Big old fucking frog.
It's a legendary humanoid frog described as standing roughly 4 feet tall.
Just a huge frog.
In 1972, the Loveland frog legend gained renewed attention when a Loveland police officer reported to a colleague that he had seen an animal consistent with descriptions of the frogman.
Was it just a giant iguana?
Yeah. Yeah. In 2016,
Sounds like something a cop would say.
Yeah, in 2016, someone else said, I think I killed it. And then it got identified as, no, it was just a large iguana that was missing its
big
tail.
Iguana.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And in 2023, it was declared the official mascot of the city of Loveland.
Wow, I like how they gave him a muscle suit.
Yeah. The city's new mascot made its debut during the Hearts of Fire weekend. Both adults and children were delighted to visit the Loveland Frog, which dressed as a frog prince to match the theme. Be on the lookout for the frog at city events. Thank you, customer service specialist Mandy Lucas, for jumping at the chance to be our mascot.
Thanks, Mandy.
The city's second annual Hearts of Fire weekend was held February 10th and 12th through 12th. It was a busy, successful, fun-filled weekend. The event received strong media coverage, including WXIX, Fox 19, WLWT5, WKRC 12, Spectrum News 1.
Are there just iguanas in Ohio?
No, it was a pet.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking cop.
Yeah, on March 3rd, 1972, at 1 a.m., Loveland Police Office.
What's his name?
It was our city's frog mascot related to cum gutters, is what I was laughing at. But the name is also funny. It is Ray Shockey.
Ray Shockey?
Yeah. Was driving down on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory and the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal... Oh, yeah, the punk frogs. Hell yeah, Ghost Bro. We'll look at them next. 2 weeks after the incident... Oh, no. He saw a 3 to 4 foot long and 50 to 75 pound animal with leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal crouched like a frog. And then in 2016, 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Shockey.
He shot first?
Yeah. Oh, are you surprised? According to Matthews, it was a large iguana about 3 or 3.5 feet long, and he didn't immediately recognize it because it was missing its tail. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's pet that either got loose or was released when it grew too large. According to Matthews, Shockey was shown the dead iguana and confirmed it was the animal he had seen 2 weeks previously. Matthews recounted the incident in a book about urban legends, but says the author omitted the part that it was confirmed that the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman.
I hate everything about that story.
Yeah, but you know what I don't hate?
But especially the cop just shooting it.
But I don't hate this sexy frogman.
Oh, I didn't realize that Newfoundland and the Labrador Peninsula were their own, like, state.
Province.
Province.
That's why they were an out... Okay.
I didn't realize that.
Here's the punk
I was
frog.
looking for that part because I know what that part of the map looks like.
Here's the punk frogs.
I do love them.
Matthews bagged him the parade banner he imagined exactly. And you know what I love? These read to me more as frogmen than the frogman.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Shredder wanted the punk frogs to kill the turtles, but because he wanted some turtle soup.
They were too mellow. They were too mellow. I would be a punk frog. Fuck yes, punk frogs. Those punk frogs would be against Nazis and punk. They'd sing Nazi punks
The
fuck
punk
off.
frogs.
How big is Alaska?
Big. Here's the new punk frogs. Punk, metal, grunge, and glam. Honestly, the glam one looks like Judge Death.
Oh my god.
Right? Wiz, doesn't the glam one look like Judge Death?
Oh. Oh, I love
Yeah,
those!
it's Judge Death's mouth. This is the one from the IDW comic.
That's great.
Yeah. So the punk frogs in the comic, in the cartoon, I should say, were Attila the Frog, Genghis Frog, Napoleon Bonafrog, and Rasputin the Mad Frog. This is Rasputin.
The Mad Frog.
And they were named after Shredder's favorite historical figures. That's why they were named after conquerors and historical villains. Because Shredder's like, yes, I will name these frogs after conquerors, for I am a conqueror.
Versus
Splinter, who's
Splinter.
like, I like
He's
art.
like, I like artists.
I like art.
I just
IDW is kind of killing it. Absolutely. No, it seems really
cool.
cool. I haven't read any of those, but they seem to be doing some interesting stuff with it.
Yeah, punk frogs versus punk frauds. Aw, yeah.
Ah, yeah. As we now go to our leaderboard after question 9, where the Winstead... Whoa. Wow, the Winstead Wildman is in first place. Demi fielding for Delord in second.
Why, wow.
That's quite a surge.
That is quite
They
the
gained
surge.
784 points, and it took them to first place.
Damn.
The Big Fool gained the most points on that question, though, gaining 857, while the Van Meter Visitor once again lost the most points, losing 908. So your top 5, the Winstead Wildman, Demi Fiending for the Lord, Jersey Devil Walk Run, More Like Big Fart, and Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter. As we go now to question number 10. For those of you who have points, now is the time to wager them.
Wager your
Wiz
points.
insists he must go all in the name
You
of honor.
must. It is the only honorable
You don't have
way.
points to bet, Missy. A ghost
Oh.
goes all in, baby.
All in,
All in, baby. You gotta go all in.
I want the second place and third place to both be in the negative.
Are you Chris Hayes? Because you gotta go all in.
You gotta go all in, baby.
That's a joke for anyone who has old parents out there who watch MSNBC too much. He has a show there.
All in.
All in. Here we go. Move over, Bigfoot. Portland has a new Squatch in town. Which of these was reportedly seen in the Portland area in 1980? The Bat Squatch, the Hawk Squatch, the Sheep Squatch, or the Spider Squatch?
Spider Squatch.
Move over, Bigfoot. Portland has a new Squatch in town. Which of these was reportedly seen in the Portland area in 1980? Bat Squatch, Hawk Squatch, Sheep Squatch, or Spider Squatch? Wait. I like the idea. You're like, wait a second. You're going to answer, and then every beer you've had flashes before your eyes.
You're like,
of course, the Squatch beer.
it's like that meme where like all of the like math is like appearing in front of her.
Well, I normally don't guess, but when I do, I guess this time. So let's see what you picked. 5 of you said Bat Squatch, 2 of you said Hawk Squatch, 2 said Sheep Squatch, and 1 of you said Spider Squatch. Spider Squatch. What do you think is the correct answer?
Like my heart wants it to be Spider Squatch, but I think it's Bat Squash.
Why?
Because more people voted for it.
It is Bat Squatch. Bat Squatch is in fact the correct answer. The Bat Squatch. A prominent report also, so it was reportedly seen in 1980, but a prominent report also came in 1994 when Brian Canfield said a blue-furred, bat-winged, 9-foot-tall creature landed in front of his truck. Would you like to see an artist's rendering?
Yes, I
of
would.
the Bat Squatch? He looks like a 90s toy.
He sounds like a 90s toy. Oh, I love him.
It looks, and this is by the artist Stigmata, I guess.
Amazing. I want that tattooed
Yeah.
on my body.
Bat Squatch is a flying cryptid that was allegedly seen near Mount St. Helens in the 1980s. It resembles a flying primate, similar to Ahul and the
That
Orangati of Southeast
does
East
not
Asia.
look like a primate.
Nope.
That looks like a werewolf.
And the creature is said to have yellow eyes, a dog-like muzzle, blue fur, sharp teeth,
And
bird-like
what of
feet,
the
and
nipples?
leathery bat wings that span up to 50 feet. In addition, Bat Squatch is said to be 9 feet tall and has the ability to affect car engines.
Show us again. I want to see these nipples.
Oh, there's nips. You can milk him.
But what's great is that he has human nips.
Yep.
He doesn't have like the 6 nips that
Well,
I guess apes would only have the 2 nips.
it's also unclear because they
But he
didn't
looks
draw...
like a wolf man.
Well, but it also, according to this art, he has 1 nipple. Because they didn't draw the nipple on the other side. And we see where the flesh ends and the fur begins again, so I guess he lost his nipple somewhere. And so
this spirit is now in Iowa.
what's also funny
I
is...
want this to be my body. Yes.
Yeah, here's some other renderings.
You may not like it, but this is what the perfect
That's
male
just a
form
Kong
looks
action
like.
figure with bat wings. Yeah,
Gargoyles
There you go.
ass beast.
a beastie Sasquatch.
Oh, I love that.
So, according to... Oh, here's this one.
Yeah, where's the nip start? Oh, I like that. I like his stupid little wings.
According to a comment on Reddit, we didn't see Bat Squatch until the volcano erupted. So perhaps his people are trapped in the volcano.
Oh,
and
no.
there are more of them living in the world. In the earth.
That makes sense. You should ask the people at Shasta about it, Wiz.
You should. Do any Bat Squatches live in the
Yeah.
mountain?
Like, you must.
Yeah. And you know what you must ask about as well?
It's a literal Vulcan.
Oh my gosh, it is a literal Vulcan. You also have to ask about... Because another of these answers is a real cryptid.
Oh, sheep squatch?
Yes, it is sheep squatch, and sheep squatch was seen in West Virginia, not Portland. And you can see...
According to a comment on Reddit, writers become agents.
This is sheep squatch at Cryptid Mountain Miniature Golf.
What the fuck?
The physical... This is from 12, W Boy. The physical appearance of the sheep squatch varies between accounts, but is usually described as either a large creature that walks on 2 legs, similar to Bigfoot or Sasquatch, or a 4-legged creature larger than a dog. You know? It's either a large creature that walks on 2 legs, or a 4-legged creature larger than a dog. Those sound like different creatures, dog. Those don't sound like the same creature.
Wait, I need you to repeat everything you just said.
The physical appearance of the sheep squatch varies between accounts, and is usually described as either a large creature that walks on 2 legs, similar to a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, or a 4-legged creature larger than a dog, but smaller than a horse, with sharp teeth.
Yeah, those are
two different
distinctly
creatures.
different creatures.
However, it always has white fur and horns. One of them sounds like you saw a ram. Or a sheep. It's part of the white thing folklore.
It does sound like a logic puzzle.
It does.
White thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But don't you worry, because we have to go to our leaderboard, and no sheep squatches have been seen there. But the Winstead Wildman has been seen there in first place, with Disrespectful Honky Bigfoot Hunter in second. The Mothman's... What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? It is a sheep squatch. The Mothman's Doula in third, O'Jersey Codevilala in fourth, and Demi Fiending for the Lord in fifth. Usually we just have 10 questions, but on this special episode we have 11. Wager your points now. This is your actual final question on Cryptid Trivia. Suffer! It's extended release suffering right here on Grand Trivia.
Qapla'!
Kapla!
I was served a video on TikTok that was someone dressed as a Klingon singing Hit Me Baby One More Time.
They would like that.
In the original Klingon.
Oh!
And it was amazing.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no, it
That
was
sounds pretty good.
fantastic.
Well, you shouldn't have, Missy.
All in.
Yeah, you shouldn't have guessed 1B.
Qapla'!
Kapla. You pay the price for your lack of vision.
Yep.
Which of these states is home to a cryptid known as a Wookiee? Delaware, Idaho, Louisiana, or Washington? Which of these has a cryptid known as a Wookiee?
Delaware's one of the East Coast fucks. Idaho's... We've been talking about Idaho.
Okay.
It's not Indiana.
It is not Indiana.
Louisiana's the one that looks kind of like an L, and it's down at the bottom.
Del is extremely East Coast. Yes, Louisiana is at the bottom. It's almost like it's on the Gulf.
Well, yeah, and it has like the cool little
it looks
L
like an L.
shape.
Yeah. That's where New Orleans is.
And I know where Washington is.
Sure. Idaho does not. Yeah, actually, I gotta.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
before we look at what you answered, I have to go for a. Did you know Idaho is not Indiana?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because Indiana's next to
Idaho
Illinois.
and Indiana are separate states. That's the Fluval's fact fractal.
It goes Idaho, Illinois, Indiana.
In alphabetical order, yes.
No, but also on the map order. West.
It can go any way you want.
East.
You
West
didn't
to
say that.
east.
So west to east. You see, you hadn't said that, so I didn't know how you were comparing these states. What?
Idaho is so far away from there?
From where?
Fuck, Iowa and Idaho are different places.
Yes, Idaho and Iowa are different places. Oh, yeah, no, so this is it. Idaho isn't the same as Indiana, but also Indiana isn't the same as Idaho.
Idaho is so fucking west.
Idaho is west of Montana. Idaho is incredibly west, yes.
Idaho's just right fucking here.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
Boise is not far. I mean, it's not close, but it's not far from where you are from. It's far closer to you than it is to Iowa. It's right by Oregon.
I'm so glad that I didn't like talk about Idaho potatoes to Missy, like as if she was gonna get it, like as if like that would be a relatable joke.
What do you mean? They have?
Well, but there's Idaho potatoes are like the thing, and she's in Iowa.
Oh, I see. You thought she'd relate to the Idaho potato.
Yes, because they are the same in my brain.
No, they're...
My brain was like I states with only a couple of letters.
Please, we have merch about people getting us mixed up with Idaho and Ohio. Idaho is nearer to the West Coast than the East Coast is closer.
I feel like Idaho should be closer to Ohio.
Idaho is nearer to the West Coast than the East Coast is closer to Ohio's eastern border.
Montana's hella west too.
Yeah, it's the West. It's where the West it's where Westerns are. They're the West.
Is Nebraska and North and South Dakota considered the West?
Utah is.
Well, yeah, but Utah's moreover. Utah's past Wyoming.
Yeah.
But what about North Dakota, South Dakota, and Nebraska?
Yeah, can you guess where Deadwood is?
No.
Nebraska? The city of Deadwood.
Dakota? One of the
Dakotas? It's in South Dakota. They are like...
I knew someone from North Dakota, and he was like, there's nothing there.
Well, yeah, famously the West, barren and Westerns. Can you grasp? There are like groups of friends or alphabetical or whatever. They don't have like an order exactly. Like you can group them however you want. They're not. It's not like Idaho is best friends.
Oh my gosh. Yellowstone is super west too.
I also cannot underestimate. You went to very good schools.
I didn't pay attention during geography. Yeah, I went to really good schools. They made me like understand what a thesis statement
No, I
was,
know,
not
it's just-
where
it's just-
things are
I know.
in space around me. I have no practical skills.
Wait till they find out about Alaska.
Yo, Alaska's fucking huge.
It's the biggest state.
It's massive. I was looking at Alaska, like,
Yeah, it's
put
huge.
on the the continental
Yeah.
United States earlier, and by God,
Yeah, it's huge. It's like by far the biggest state, and Texas
there's,
won't stop
like-
complaining.
nothing there.
Nope.
Oh, but oil, right? Is that why we're obsessed? Wild.
Yeah, it's a significant oil-producing state. Also, you can see Russia from it.
It's so west. It's way more west than California.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I could reveal this answer, but I'm loving this. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, look how far west Hawaii is.
Mostly the truckers, yeah.
Look how far west Hawaii is.
Hawaii's like it's not any more west than Alaska.
Isn't that wild?
I didn't expect it to be more west than.
Did you think it would be so south?
No, I knew it would be about that south.
Okay, so that's when that. So
I didn't
Hawaii
realize
is where you know the placement exactly.
like almost exactly. I didn't realize it was so close to.
I agree, Fluval.
I suppose I should have known it was so close to Samoa and all of
It
those
is blowing.
islands.
Wiz says it's blowing my mind that Hawaii, you know precisely the coordinates.
I like kind of do.
Everything else, you're like, I don't. Whatever. Have you been there?
No.
Okay, then I don't know what's going on with you. That doesn't make
I
any
mean,
sense.
a lot of people I know have been there because I'm from California.
We also know people who have been to Alaska. Sacramento, it's inside Bakersfield. I mean, spiritually,
But
kind of
no
is.
one wants to go to Alaska.
But
People
spiritually,
want to go to Hawaii.
people. We know multiple. I'm joking. I'm joking. H-Dub. I don't mean that. I don't know. I just wanted to mouth off.
But people don't want to. Like, it's cold. Like, you have to be like, ooh, I'm like super into adventure.
Void would love to go to Alaska and has no
Like-
interest in Hawaii. I went to Alaska and it was real cool and cold. People do want to. People want to go to Alaska. People love
No!
Alaska.
Like, people here want to go to Alaska because they're like, oh, yeah, like, I know that it's, like, interesting and there's glaciers and shit. Like, everyone wants to go to Hawaii, though.
Juneau's not that cold. That's true.
But, like, every motherfucker wants to go to Hawaii.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, the Brady Bunch didn't go to Alaska.
Yeah, like, only some people want to go to Alaska.
I mean, nobody should go.
Every motherfucker
No, yeah, people
wants to go to
shouldn't
Hawaii.
go.
No, people should
No,
not
but-
go.
but Wiz,
but
that's the
every
thing.
fucker wants to.
That's why they have to tell people not to go.
Yeah. As long as you're not. So, okay. So here's the thing: leopard seals
Oh God. I'm glad that's where you were going.
are only in the southern cold continents.
The southern hemisphere.
No, they're like specifically like around Antarctica.
So, okay, what does this have to do with Alaska? Oh, are you seeing if there's leopard seals in Alaska?
Yes.
No.
They're not native.
But it's not a common occurrence.
To
Some have been seen,
Alaska.
but it's not a common occurrence.
That's the thing. Is like
They got range.
they can be there. Like they can just be there if they wanted to.
Yeah, man.
They could survive
Foreigners are fake.
just as well. But I mean, they mostly eat penguin, and there's no penguins up there. Leopard seals are so
They're gonna bring their own
scary.
penguins. If someone mentions bird migration, we're gonna be here all night. Wiz, you just mentioned it.
Okay, but birds
You
are
fool.
really cool. Leopard seals are so big.
You fool,
too.
Wiz. Oh, what did you just link? A fail storch?
Ooh, a fail storch.
It's an arrow stork. It's a stork that was injured by an arrow.
Oh yeah,
So it's the bird
and
that
that's
proves
how they
migration
know when
theory.
it.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
shit's sick.
I don't think it should be called a fail storch then. It seems like it succeeded.
Fucking hate leopard seals.
You like fail storches?
Love that fail storch. Love that, bro. I mean,
Oh, of course
it
it's beautiful.
sucks that they hit him.
Hawaii's
like
obviously
that.
beautiful, but that's...
Oh, yeah.
We don't get to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that's why everyone wants to go. Like, it's gorgeous, it's stunning, it's comfortable for everyone to
It's
be
where
there.
Lost
That's
was
why
filmed.
we colonized the fuck out of it. Like, you don't like steal shit the way that we stole Hawaii. Like, we fucking
I got news
stole
for you about Alaska.
Hawaii.
In terms of colonizing.
But like, we fucking ruined. Like, we fucking. Yeah,
the
exactly.
sugar is
It can
huge.
grow
Yeah.
sugar.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
but
exactly.
also, I like the maybe, but have you seen Gary, Indiana?
Like, we genocided for Gary, Indiana, but like not really for Gary, Indiana. Like, the genocide just kind of continued. Like, Hawaii, we're like, no, we are making a goddamn effort. Awful. Iowakota. No, it's in Indiana. I know that because of the song.
Also, because it's Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, because of the song. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary.
This is Gary, Indiana.
It's my one and only friend. Gary, Indiana.
Oh, look, it's the Gary Public Library
Yeah.
and Cultural Center.
We named the dog Gary, Indiana. Wow, what a shit place. Fuck.
Oh, game store.
Is it open?
It's the Knights of Columbus building. It's a historical landmark. I thought a rook meant a game store. Ew.
Oh, like a hunting store?
No, it's like the Knights of Columbus.
What's the Knights of Columbus? Is that the name of the store?
No, it's one of their halls. They're like a Catholic fraternal order.
Ew.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But let's see if this trivia question makes you say, ew, fuck. Yeah, it's a boys club. Because we asked you, which of these states...
Didn't they kill Captain Cook in Hawaii? Didn't all the native Hawaiians, like, kill the fuck out of him on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Valentine's Day, 1779.
Fuck yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And that's what the Jason Momoa show is kind of going to talk about.
Killing the fuck out of Captain Cook?
Yeah, Wiz played the trailer
yeah.
earlier on Hunter and the Wiz and said it looks like he gets Captain Cooked. But yeah, which of these states was home to a cryptid known as a Wookiee? Is it Delaware, Idaho, Louisiana, or Washington? You said Washington, right, Intern? Intern?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're wrong. It is, in fact, Louisiana.
Why?
Because that's the home of the Louisiana Wookiee.
The Knights of the Lumbus. That makes sense.
It makes sense that Louisiana is home of the Louisiana Wookiee?
Yeah, because Wookiee sounds like a French Cajun
The Honey
word.
Island Swamp Monster, also known as the Cajun Sasquatch, and in Cajun French, La Bête Noire, is an ape-like humanoid cryptid creature similar to descriptions of Bigfoot, purported to inhabit the Honey Island Swamp in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana.
Never.
It has become part of Louisiana folklore.
It sounds like something Gambit would say.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Gambit
sounds like
would.
something he would say.
The creature is commonly described by alleged witnesses as a large bipedal humanoid, about 7 feet tall, covered with gray hair, having yellow or red eyes, and accompanied by a putrid odor. Other local names for the creature include the Louisiana Wookiee and the Thing. There are alleged plaster casts of footprints said to be from the Wookiee that showcase 4 toes.
Ooh.
And the first claimed sighting of the Wookiee was in 1963 by Harlan Ford, a retired air traffic controller, who had taken up his wildlife photography, and after his death, in 1980, a reel of Super 8 film showing the creature was found amongst his belongings.
The Honey Island Swamp Monster?
Is the Wookiee.
They called the... What? The Ghost in the Machine is an episode of the Secret Saturdays that featured it.
With his voice, vocal effects provided by D. Bradley Baker, who also voiced all of the clones.
Okay, that's why I know his name.
He's been a bunch of things. He's also,
yeah, it is.
I mean, he's on American Dad. He's he's Rex.
Oh, yeah.
On the Clone Wars.
Yeah. Oh.
When they really should have just gotten Tamara Morrison to do it. Honey Swamp is in
oh shit, piss.
Honey Swamp is the Monster High daughter of the character. Oop is farther west than Oops, but just as close as Oopsie Daisy is to fuck shit piss. The Honey Island Swamp Monster is featured in the video game South of Midnight, where it's depicted as a giant made of leaves, vines, and branches. Well, apparently in the game, the origin is he's a transformed baby who perished in the waters of the swamp, wherein his mother tried to escape from plantation slavery. I've heard South of Midnight is actually really good.
God,
that's just in the game, and the game is actually like about the South and the mythos, and like is apparently very thoughtful.
So sad.
Yeah, it's like a gothic fantasy in the deep South. It's apparently a very thoughtful game that like does a great job of actually culturally specifically getting the South.
It's like, you know what's spooky about the South? Slavery.
I mean, it's pretty horrible. A post on Reddit made a bunch of NOLA monsters into Dungeons and Dragons characters.
Oh, I love that.
So here's the Honey Island Swamp Monster as a Dungeons and Dragons monster. It's a medium monstrosity that's neutral evil. Part ape and part reptile with a gaping gator's maw. This creature embodies the more terrifying pieces of each. It can climb, swim, and hold its breath like a reptile, and it has the bulk and keen, dangerous intelligence of its simian ancestors. Folks say it came from a cage of chimps that escaped into the swamp and interbred with the local reptile population.
Because that would work.
More likely, perhaps, the creature is the result of some dastardly wizard's experiment gone wrong. The haunter of Honey Island. The only saving grace of this terrifying hunter is that it reportedly sticks to the one area surrounding an old mystical island deep in the swamp, its home. And so, Wiz, this is important for you. It has multi-attack, bite, claws, and a death roll where it grabs you and then rolls around. And its legendary action is it can move, hide in wetlands, or make a claw attack. And it can hold its breath for up to 20 minutes. And here's another folklore monster, the Grunch. This is another Louisiana folklore, the Grunch.
The Grunch.
These sinister creatures have scaly, slimy skin, curving goat horns, and glowing red eyes. More terrifying yet, they are said to hunt in packs and lure victims out of safety of their carriages, using all manner of cunning and trickery so that they may drink their blood, whether descended from humanoids or some other dark power. These creatures have a road all their own, where only the foolish or unknowing tread. Don't claw my Grunch. I always thought the Honey Island Swamp Monster was just our Bigfoot. Yes, it is. So I'm not crazy or off base with this weird alligator hybrid not being it. Nah, it's a Bigfoot. This is true. A lot of people describe it as like Cajun Bigfoot. We decided on the story that claimed it was a creature descended from gators and chimps interbreeding. We found it more interesting than it's just Cajun Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a bunch of Louisiana folklore, and this is from Justice Man. I don't know.
Fuck.
What?
This guy, Paul Nicklin, got into the water with a leopard seal. He's like, I'm gonna take pictures of this fucking leopard seal for National Geographic. It's so fun.
I should have known you were still on leopard seals. It fed in penguins.
Which is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Not only did the leopard seals not attack as some predicted they would, they fed me penguins, followed me around, and generally put on a non-stop show. The animal had a head larger than a grizzly bear's. And it began to nurture him. It first brought him penguins, first living penguins, then dead ones, perhaps assuming he was a useless predator in the ocean. The top predator tried to feed him for 4 days as he scuba dived in the area.
It must have, like, just given birth or something. So, like, it was all like, oh, I need to nurture something.
Want to see his photos?
Yes.
This is from Paul Nicklin's website. Initially, I thought this leopard seal was heading for me. And it's this playful threat display.
No, like, seriously, don't think they're cute, though. Like, they will fuck you up. Like, they are more powerful than a fucking bear. They must have thought it was a baby leopard seal.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, humans are small compared to leopard seals.
Yeah.
But we're, like, kind of similarly shaped, like, remotely. Look how fucking scary
And she kept doing different poses to be like, will you accept it this way or that way or this way? Or just threw it. It yeeted the penguin at him.
Oh my god.
You wanted to see these. I want that. I want people to remember.
Oh, I hate it. Ooh. This is why we need to stay out of the goddamn
The ocean is not for humans, as we always say. But you know what it was for people, for
yes,
players?
Look at him. He's so scary.
Our game of trivia. So why don't we find out who won Cryptid Trivia right here on Grand Trivia, the only game that punishes you for playing it. In third place, it's Bigfoot's dad with 1,704 points. In second, it's Demi Fiending for the Lord.
The Lord.
And in first place, your winner is Jersey Code Devil.
Oh, Jersey Code Devil.
But congratulations, Knife Proof Pleb.
Yes.
Knife Proof Plebe, you got fourth place with 748 points. And that's a bunch of zeros until we get to everyone in negative points. Congratulations to Apollo Koala for winning this game of Cryptid Trivia. And also be sure to come back on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for It's a Goddamn World of Dolls. And Apollo Koala,
Goddamn World of Dolls.
we'll send you something for winning. But don't you worry, everyone else. There is something you can enjoy and suffer from witnessing. And of course, it's this. And you know, many humans would scream when they see a cryptid.
Many would.
And you know, screaming is actually also related to next week's topic right here on Grand Trivia, because I scream, you scream, we all scream for Ice Cream Trivia 2. That's right. Our second episode of Ice Cream Trivia next week right here on Grand Trivia. I don't approve of eating any of it, though. Eating it is a disgusting third-dimensional habit that I think is deplorable and unacceptable. Repulsive.
Gross.
But
only
I will
consume
make you
suffering.
suffer by asking you trivia questions about it. And we'll see you next week because, you know, we may not know that Idaho is as far west as it is, but we have
So
your
fucking west.
coordinates.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.